You would fucking talk on the mic.
Oh,
You would. You of all people would.
Well, you know
All right, microphone 1, check. I'm coming in good. Let me get microphone 2.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
No. You gotta give me a little more.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
There you go.
1 2.
Microphone 3.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check.
Now I need more.
Check.
Okay. And you guys are sharing 4 over there?
So let me get this straight. Not only did I fall from microphone 2, but now on microphone 3, sharing an output with this one. That's not going to work because we speak at 2 separate volumes.
So first and foremost, I should be microphone number motherfucking 2. At least.
He almost said 1. You saw it. You saw it. I'm supposed to be microphone number motherfucking 1.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I almost said
I'm not supposed to be microphone number motherfucking 1. I mean, like, I think you guys are good today because, like, you over there chilling with you know, the little cat.
Sushi.
with the
Sushi
pussy.
over there. Look at the motherfucker with his eyes closed and shit.
man.
He like living a life.
Oh yes, that's that Sphinx. Okay, you know what I'm
So-
talking
He's
about.
vibing. We chilling.
So like I think you good. Like I don't know what you need, but you don't need nothing because you gonna be over there vibing with the cat. We gonna be talking about a topic. He'll be like, yeah,
baby.
that's it. That's all you gonna get from Andre today.
Yeah, baby.
But go ahead.
That's what happens when I get a little pussy in my lap.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
Go ahead.
baby.
Give me some bars, Andre. Let me see what you got for these levels.
Yeah.
That's
You're about
it.
to get AI Drake on the track.
That's what you got.
Yeah, that's what I got, man. That's what I got. I leave the writing to my underlings, so I'll just have Drake write me a couple of bars.
All right. What about you, Ergoff? What you got?
I was gonna sing, but I guess I should speak in the voice that I'm gonna be speaking in at the podcast. So.
Yeah, you should be speaking at the language you're gonna be speaking in.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't need you like fucking like hitting a high note like you Gerald Levert over there.
Listen, I can't help it. Shit.
Casanova.
I do, you know, sing, dance. I'm a,
All right, so final mic check. I'm good. I'm good at mic check number 1.
Mic check.
Mic check number 2. You coming in pretty decent.
Mic check. Mic check
number 3. As long as you don't give us one of those girly giggles, you're gonna be straight. Yeah, there you go. See, exactly that. And microphone number 4.
Right here.
Yeah, Andre, you good? Ergoff.
yo, mic check.
Yeah,
mic check,
y'all
mic
good
check,
over there.
Mic check.
All right, so before we start the podcast, I do want to take a moment of silence for my aunt. You know, she recently passed. She was the biggest supporter of the podcast, and in my eyes, you know, like I never seen a woman with no job buy 4 podcast T-shirts. So, and she always used to like. It was funny, like she used to like annoy the fuck out of me when she'd be like, "You guys recording this weekend? When are you guys recording?" Like I'm like, "Bitch, get off my fucking nuts." You know, like we go record when we go record. And now that she gone, it's like you know, like you missed them fucking moments. It's like she was annoying as fuck when she was around, but then it's like when she gone, like she not like you wish you had that annoying back. So let's give her a moment of silence. All right, cool. We good there. So before we get into like anything crazy, let me tell you something about what happened to me the other day, right?
Yep.
So, you know, my cousin with me now, DJ Will, you know, because my aunt, that was his mama, so he with me now. And my aunt used to always tell him, hey, make sure you sign up for the Patreon. It's only $5. Family supports family, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the good shit. So he never signed up for the fucking Patreon, right? Okay, whatever. You know, like he used to be on the podcast at the beginning, you know, but, you know, he phased out. And then, you know,
That
we
was
move
quick
on.
Too.
What?
Quick too.
How many episodes?
I only did one with him.
I don't know, 6, maybe?
6 episodes.
So anyway, so the other day I'm waking up and I'm getting ready for work. And since my aunt used to make me like eggs every morning for breakfast. Like even if it was, you know, like I woke up at 11, she'd wake up and make me eggs. Like she wanted to make sure I had a meal before I fucking went to work because she knew most likely I won't go eat at work.
Yep.
You know, she knew me enough to say, hey, you work too much. Let me at least make you breakfast. So, like, I've been trying to get in the habit of waking up before work and eating breakfast. Now, I'm not cooking no fucking egg because I'm lazy. But I did buy a big-ass bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Walmart got the fucking cereal in the fucking
classic.
fucking huge bags and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I go downstairs to fucking make me some cereal. And DJ Will, he just got off work. So he's downstairs watching a podcast on the fucking TV. So I'm like, turn it up. It was a podcast and Mike Tyson was on it. They was talking about growing weed and some other shit.
Yep.
And I'm vibing. I'm like, oh, so you could watch this podcast, but you can't listen to mine, right? He's like, huh? I'm like, and you living in my house? I was like, we're going to have to evaluate some shit. Because how the fuck you not even listening to your own family podcast, but then you going to watch this dumb shit with Mike Tyson?
So part of the lease agreement is he got to listen to the podcast?
That's what I think. Like when I finally hit him with the fucking like rent check, like part of the agreement is not only do you pay rent, but you got to listen to the podcast and be a Patreon subscriber.
Damn. You know, that's kind of how I feel when I go through all my friends' medicine cabinets and find out they're using beard products other than South Beach beard.
So you snoop through my medicine closet?
All in your shit.
Wait.
Called you out.
Did you find my condoms?
No. So the question is, how many friends do you have that you went into their medicine cabinet?
Everybody. All
But
y'all.
no. But
You're
how
not
All
many?
allowed
y'all
in my
getting
bathroom.
investigated.
How many though?
You're not allowed in my bathroom.
Oh, I'm gonna go through your shit.
Wait, if you
never go
if
to
you
the
got
women's
beard
bathroom.
products, in the bathroom, I don't want to know. Like I kind of want to know, but I don't want
Not
to know.
every woman goes for the Brazilian. What if she's going for a more, chic look downstairs?
The Tim Curry,
Like Tim Curry, yeah.
a little goatee around the fucking side.
Very nice. How much?
Tim Curry. I gotta Google.
All right,
this.
Borat over there.
Yeah, he got a bush.
Yeah.
Very nice. How much?
So anyway,
Landing strip.
like we haven't done this in so long. Like I forget how to do it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't forget.
Right?
We start with the.
No. I know how we start. I'm trying to channel my inner podcast because it's been 2 months since we sat down and actually
I can't
recorded.
believe it's actually been 2 months.
but
It hasn't been too
No.
long since
No.
y'all recorded.
No,
It's been
it
like
has-
4
it-
months for you.
It's been 2 months since we recorded. It has been over 2 months since we had the whole crew together.
Yes.
Right? Because the last one we recorded, it was only the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Urgoff was out in Mississippi.
Doing weddings.
Dinner was delicious.
Yeah, they all did all that shit without me.
I apologize.
Thanks. Cool.
I'm glad you like the mac and cheese.
It was.
Listen,
I wouldn't know.
hey,
I gotta cook. I gotta cook.
if you knew better, you do better.
Listen,
Damn.
I'm not going to miss my mother's wedding.
Right, like, honestly, like if I could keep it 100 with you, like I would have missed my mama's wedding for that macaroni and cheese.
That macaroni and cheese.
I mean, I don't love my mama though. I mean,
Okay. I was
you know
gonna
what I'm
say,
saying?
I was gonna say.
But even if I slightly love my mama, I probably still would have contemplated.
this is deep.
I feel great.
I love
Yo,
my
That was a
mother.
great compliment.
Yo, Honeybee stuck her foot up in that shit.
Well, that's cool because mom made me a lasagna and listen.
But was it mac and cheese? Was
Yeah,
it?
but
Did you guys have mac and cheese?
y'all never had my mom's lasagna. Listen.
Hey, but
I brought my
So
friend,
lasagna next
I brought
time?
my friend there, and she was like, "Oh my god, this is the best. This is the best lasagna I ever had." She literally ate all that
wait,
shit.
you,
I got.
you
one
brought your
helper.
friend, and she
I wasn't finna go to a wedding by myself.
the plot.
Why
Did you enjoy
not?
yourself?
That's
Wait.
prime, that is prime,
Yeah.
territory.
Dude, my mom's 68.
Listen,
So they got granddaughters?
wait, have you not?
When none of them there.
Did you not follow the rules of wedding crashing?
Y'all want to see pictures? I'll show y'all pictures.
No,
later.
I want to know
It was a
if you
geriatric
follow.
convention there.
Maybe you
I
would have learned
just
something then.
went because look, my mom is really close with all her friends, so they're literally like extended family. So I went. I only brought the date because I didn't want them asking me, "Oh, so when are you gonna get married? What's your
never.
You still got the question.
I did, but I had somebody there, so I was like, maybe.
Is it too much to ask if you engage in premarital sex after a wedding?
Well, that's personal. That's awfully personal.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's usually a bridesmaid that.
Listen, I was just asking if it was too much to ask. You could be like, yeah, that's too much powder. And I'd be like, all right, well, cool.
Well, I don't feel like that's too much, right? There's always like the bridesmaid friend who just hasn't worked out with dudes, and she ends up hooking with someone at the wedding.
Listen,
and if you're lucky, that's you.
That is
I
true.
was getting a vibe, and so was the chick I was there with from one of them cougars. I was like
A cougar will teach you
Like a
something.
threesome?
I was like,
You guys are thinking about doing a threesome?
no, I'm just saying we got the vibe that she
Threesome.
wanted some of Big Daddy.
Yeah.
You know,
So
all of this,
voluptuous.
all of this, the luxurious beard.
How's the beard business going?
It's good, sir. We are getting ready to launch some new products, which I'm very excited about. So,
Everybody always loves new products.
yeah, and we're making a shit ton of them too because we know they're gonna sell. It's gonna be great.
That's good.
So I'll have more information moving forward.
Can I get personal for a second?
You can.
Can you
Okay.
get a sample?
Can so like, do y'all make stuff for butt hair? Because I don't want to shave it. I want it to be like nice and silky. I want it to be like Asian women hair
You
down
can
my
use
crack.
you can use those products for your butt if you wanted to.
Is that what'll happen?
I have
Will
a
it be like
question.
Asian women hair?
I have a question.
So what happens is
Why?
The
Why?
butt hair.
Why? Like, I don't want to say more than why.
Why the butt hair?
Like, are you?
I just went along with that shit, right? Yeah, you're right. Let's back up. Why?
Are you not getting enough play on whatever website you're on with the curly ass hairs that you probably have now? Do you need to fucking Michael Jackson perm your ass hairs in order to get more play?
Yeah.
Do you want to Do you want to fucking
get?
get? How about we give you the Odell Beckham and we give you the fucking copper brown
Can I-
ass hairs?
Can
I
I
want
ask-
to get it taped. I want it to straighten, get it taped up. You know, have it real looking fly.
So I
How often are you?
let me
How often is your ass in people's faces that you need that?
Frequently.
guys, we're descending into madness,
this is
but
gonna
I'm
be a
fixing to
good
pile.
Patreon
Listen, this is our first podcast back. We
I like
can't
this.
really be restrained.
We're
That's not what the
descending-
viewers want.
we're
They
descending
want
Butt hair.
pure two dab crew.
So I'm
Right.
gonna pile on then, because
When's your South Beach beard like ass cream coming out?
well, no. So I mean, maybe it's because my own experience is just I don't have much experience with buttholes, but mine. And
Ain't
like,
you the one that says you love getting
but
eaten
there's-
out and eating?
but listen
and
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
nonsense?
Listen what I'm about to
wow.
say. So like, I don't have any hair. Like, I didn't think people had hair there. That's the thing.
On your
I
ass?
wish.
All right, so that was a joke. I don't have that much ass hair that I would need product.
Oh,
for.
okay. Because
that is
I
a
don't even
legitimate-
have ass hair.
But everybody has ass hair,
No,
whether
Yeah.
it's peach
no.
fuzz or
or it's
like,
peach fuzz. Okay, so
like-
peach fuzz. But like we're
legit.
talking about.
You've never been with like somebody and like hitting it from the back and spread the cheeks and see a little bit of hair like on. Like, not everybody got a porn star ass, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I really haven't seen that. Now I've dated girls that had hairy arms, and that doesn't really bother me.
porn has ruined me for ass. Okay.
But a hairy butt, not
Porn-
really.
porn
I
is-
mean, I don't think it. I don't know if it would bother me.
porn
But I
has
just
ruined
never
me in
really.
general.
I didn't think that was a thing.
like because like when you watch like it's like the same thing we talked about the other day about the Instagram models and shit like that. It's like you see so much shit nowadays, like you forget like what is actually real
Yup.
and then what is like fantasy
ain't
fictional living.
But I mean, they still
Literally.
fucking at the end of the day.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah, but like the
but-
ass you see on like online versus the ass in real life.
Oh,
you're just like,
I see what you're saying. Like,
Oh, this isn't like my fantasy at all. And it's like, oh, okay.
so
Still
this
gonna
could be
eat
an
it, but,
unpopular
like-
opinion, but I've started to stray back to natural bodies, however they come. Like for me, that's my thing now. That's a huge turn on for
like
me.
I don't
just a
really
natural
I
body,
don't
however
really
it
care
comes.
if it's real or fake. Like
Well,
I-
here
I-
we go.
Let's throw this
I-
question
Yes.
out here. Let's throw this question out here. Real or fake
no.
doesn't matter.
I don't think so. Like to me, it don't matter. Like who cares?
Well, for me, I think it's sometimes so blatantly obvious that they've had work done, and that
but
doesn't.
again,
look, I like
I don't
natural bodies,
But it's not. It's
doesn't
not
apply
about
to me.
It's not
I
about.
get real all the time. That's the thing. I never get fake. I don't. There's no guys with boobs.
No,
Like,
I mean, but who knows who got a
I got boobs.
penile implant?
But wouldn't you tell that?
But how could you?
How could you?
I don't know.
How does a penile implant
Exactly, I don't know.
That's like
I think you could.
when they talk about those surgeries that they could like cut open and they say how much of your dick's like inside you, like the
2
hard
inches.
muscle,
2 or
and
3.
that they can fucking release it. I mean,
I thought it was just blood.
I'm
It's
just,
not blood.
I'm just.
Well, no, there's
saying-
a tendon that anchors the
I'm learning so much right now.
yeah. There's a tendon that anchors it to the pelvis.
So
if you
the
cut
blood,
that
the
tendon,
blood goes to the muscle gets hard. That's how that happens. But they say that like when the muscle is hard, there's a little bit of it that's still inside the body. So they do these surgeries to kind of pull that out.
Okay.
So
again, they cut the tendon that anchors it to
listen.
the pelvis.
I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not like I
wouldn't care.
I wish I had a
Bigger
big dick, but not that bad. Like to the point where you're like, I'm gonna put a knife next to your dick. I'm straight. I'm
But
good.
women do that all the
Honeybee,
time.
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Does it matter if you're circumcised?
Steep
Do you
question.
tell the difference?
Yes. I feel like hygienically, I feel like you can. Just depends on the guy, though. I don't think it would matter. But I've never had relations with somebody that wasn't circumcised. So I can't really speak on it.
Huh.
Wah, wah, wah.
I know.
A couple of y'all look like losers right now.
I'm circumcised. What the fuck you talking about? You uncultured swine.
It's like
You don't know the pleasures of having an uncircumcised penis.
So anyway,
Whatever.
Eddie,
What's the
get
difference?
whatever.
Is there like a significant difference?
Swine.
So let's think. No. Let's think about it this way, right? So think about the tip of your elbow, right?
Can you speak into the mic?
Yes.
Okay.
So think about the tip of your elbow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your elbow's used to being bumped up against the stuff, and it's desensitized, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever skinned your elbow to where like the top layer of skin
Yeah.
goes away, and then
Yeah.
suddenly it's 10 times more sensitive?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the pleasures of being uncircumcised, my friend. It's
My man.
fantastic.
So
That's the origin of the lemon pepper boys,
So-
right there.
So hold on. So let's back this up.
Uh-huh.
You're not circumcised, so you don't know what the sensation is like for a circumcised
But no,
man.
that's not true because you can pull it back. See, that's the beauty of it, right? So hold on. I'm going to hijack the podcast for a second because that's the beauty of it, right? When you putting in work, you got the shield on, you ready for the long haul. Once she get hers and you're ready for yours, you just pull that bitch back and you have at it. It's fantastic. You get the best of both.
But I don't want the shield. I want to feel it all the time.
That's just selfish.
Well, and also it's easier to clean.
No, just
I guess
pull
it's
back.
like kind of
pull it
like
back.
a clit. Like some girls have more hood on
Yes.
their
Right.
clit
Yes.
than
Right.
other girls. Okay.
Right.
Could see that.
And you just pull it back. And most clean dudes just pull it back.
Yeah.
Now there is a medical situation where you can't pull it back all the way, but you
Yeah.
can still clean it thoroughly, but you can't pull it back.
Is it
all
harder
the
to
way.
clean or no?
Not really. You just pull that bitch back.
You just better make sure you rinse good.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't have an itchy dick.
Educational.
For our viewers who've never had a health class before, you just
wait,
pull
what?
it back. You rinse it off.
Oh
You're clean.
Oh my God, is this how we're starting the podcast?
I guess so.
I like
we
this.
cut this and put it at the end.
So
Back to real or fake.
So back to reality is that welcome to another episode of the Two Dap Crew podcast that has been basically irrelevant for the past 2 months.
Yes.
It's your boy Powder here with the Lemon Pepper Boys and Honeybee. We're all together once again.
Yeah.
Like it feels good to be together. I would say.
Yes.
I mean, you look a little unfamiliar over there, but I mean, it's cool.
You're right. It's this luscious beard.
Right,
by
like
Kai.
you're
That shit long.
you're
That
looking
shit
at me
blessed.
like you're confused, like you
Welcome
didn't know.
to the new studio.
Yeah.
This is the new place.
Mr. New.
It's much better than the old studio.
Yes.
And as the owner of the old studio, that's saying something.
This is episode I believe.
That was like
Don't even try. Just go look it up.
Don't quote me for it.
Season
Hold
2.
on. No. I gotta figure this out because like this shit is ridiculous because I forgot what episode we were on. Like, I feel like Joe Budden when Joe Budden's on his Joe Budden podcast and he's like, "What episode is this?" And this will be
Now
episode.
I'm really
20
curious about
26?
uncircumcised
episode
dicks.
27.
27?
Like, okay, so in that aspect, if you're that curious, you would have to try both, like one after another, and then
I don't know if I would do one after the other.
listen. In the name of science,
What you mean you don't know how you do one after the other?
hey,
You-
I'm
listen.
just not that girl.
No. But this is strictly in the name of science. It's not being a hoe. It's being a scientist.
I don't know, man.
It's
I
being
don't know.
listen. It's being a
Girl,
like,
don't worry.
like
It's
like
science.
Are you
Just
are
doesn't
you,
add to your body count. It's
are
fine.
you at exactly like how many guys you fuck? Well, 3 guys personally, but 2 guys in the name of science.
So
That doesn't count.
brief deviation.
I don't know
Has
if that
anybody
actually
seen
works.
the viral video where the guy asked this dude? He's like this big Italian lump, and he asked him what his body count is, and this man's like 3, and then he was like, but he was talking about people he's killed. And that shit was crazy. And I was just like, whoa, he wasn't ready. That shit got real
but
quick.
what I'm saying is, if you did it in the name of science, it would be okay because
Ben,
you,
I mean,
it don't matter what you call it at this point.
You didn't even answer the question. Have you seen the video or not?
What video?
No, he hasn't.
What?
Apparently,
With the video of your Italian dude? No, I'm not watching the videos of no Italian dudes, okay?
A burly Italian dude.
What?
He's burly. He's very strong.
No, I've never fucking watched I don't watch like if a video got a dude on it, I'm not fucking clicking on it, man. Like I'm not wasting my time. You know?
My man's has very
Listen,
I am
what-
not
what-
fucking 2 dudes in the name of science. Like, no, back
So,
to back.
Hey, listen. If you want to do the name of personal gain, like
No,
you're
I don't
doing a
wanna do
personal
it.
gain.
So you can't get down with Drake a little bit of back to back.
Yeah, like that had been
Thank you
like
for
two-
the advice. I appreciate it.
two-
I'll
two-
take that into consideration.
Wait, we talked about the hall pass, right? Let it be 2 celebrities. You go back to back.
I think I
right?
could remember dicks. Like, I could remember like the experience. Of
But
it.
do you guys remember dicks?
I mean,
Is
Yeah.
that a qualification? But the thing is if you don't experience them back to back, it's kind of hard to tell the
judge
exact moment.
do you remember vaginas?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'd be honest. Like I don't remember them because I don't do them back to back. But like if I did, I would
You
remember.
remember the sensation. Though.
You remember the resistance.
Yeah.
No,
The resistance.
Whoa.
You remember the resistance, bro. You're like
no,
Big
you
baller.
you get in there, you're like
no, no.
Okay.
You're
fall off in there.
you're-
Had
you're-
to catch your balance.
No,
Slid off in there like
Okay.
hot dog
see,
through the hallway.
no.
You gonna remember
No, that doesn't happen. You go in there and it's
Resistance.
like
This
like,
should be called
no.
the resistance.
Listen.
Sometimes there's minimal resistance,
I don't know what reality y'all live in, but like, say I was with a chick and you know it felt like a hot dog down the hallway, you know, like per se. And the next day, like I wake up, I'm going at it again. Man. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it, like because you don't fucking remember and you don't fucking care. Like you as long as you got to the finish line, that's really the only thing that matters. No,
But you don't want no
no.
resistance?
The only thing that stops me from going back for like a round 2 would be some type of odor.
Yeah.
Because I
remember the odors.
I cannot. Again, that's a whole different sensation. You're going from a different sense. You're going from a touch to a smell. Like the minute you start fucking with my fucking nerves and you start fucking with my nose, like whoa.
So touch is based on nerves too.
Touch. That's why I said you go from fucking with my nerves to my nose.
Yeah.
I just said that.
Oh,
But your oral factories are your most sensitive.
But that, what I'm, you know,
nerves.
you get what I'm saying, right?
they also
wait,
they also invoke
this-
the strongest memory.
This just popped into my head. Have you ever like fucked a chick and she like farted?
But they
Oh,
call
that don't-
it
I don't
that's
care.
beefing, right?
No, like an actual fart.
farted. Yeah,
Like an-
I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. I just
So then,
shit, I
does that,
farted.
Yeah.
does that fuck with your smell?
nope.
Listen, I'll be honest with you.
That's called the fog of war, my dear.
like I'm gonna be completely honest. Like if I was fucking a chick and she farted and it smelled like a fart, right? My dick would probably go soft. like I'd probably be like,
Nah, bro. That's the
Damn.
fog of war.
Got to see it through, my guy.
I'm a juvenile and I can't get over how funny something like that is.
Yeah.
So like,
laugh,
we're
bro.
pretty much done for a little bit until I clear that. My system clears how funny
No.
that actually is.
no, like
I clowned
my
in
ass
the middle
is done.
of it.
You would be done?
Damn.
Like, you just ate,
No,
No,
I'm
no,
done.
some
I'm done.
bubble guts happening.
I'm pretty much like if you, especially if I was hitting it from the back, like and you
Oh
farted.
my god! Imagine you see it like. Bloop.
You just gonna barrel roll to the other side.
Oh my
like, we need
God.
to get out of this position because it's stacked.
Never
Let's just
experienced
barrel
that,
roll.
but-
No, I can't say I've experienced that, but if I did, like I already know, like it'd be over. Like I don't even care about.
But how do you know it was a
Damn.
fart and it wasn't just air getting inside the vagina?
No, because
Oh, you smell it.
Smell it.
You know sex has an
listen,
odor, right?
No, but listen. I know what sex smells like, and I know what bad vagina smells like, and I know what farts smell like. So the minute 2 of the 3 show up, like I'm coming up with some excuse. I'm trying to.
Gotta go.
I'm like, oh my god, my stomach hurts.
Oh.
I'm not feeling good. Like I think I pulled a muscle. Oh no,
Oh.
sweet, don't worry about it. Right? That's why you trick her into flipping around and giving you dome and finishing.
So
off like that.
wait. What about like if she's on her period? That has a smell to it too. It's got
listen,
like an
listen.
iron
It's like a
smell.
cup.
Look, I don't know.
like
Like
the red
I
light?
know we.
Yeah.
You ever run the red light?
Listen, I know we've had some conversations
Road.
about. Nope.
No.
Never have either.
So let
Nope.
me ask y'all this.
Nope.
Never have.
Oh,
Nope.
oh my
No,
God.
no, I'm not.
He taught me like they give that time for a reason.
Yeah,
It's supposed
listen,
to be a break.
Listen, look, that's God. That's God's sign for a break.
Yeah.
Now, I have done it with chicks on their period, but it's because usually they don't fucking know that it's their fucking period,
That's
and
true.
then like
You can start it.
It randomly shows up, or 2. They be like, they don't want to tell you because they think that shit's cool because motherfuckers like this guy are like, yo, it's just extra lubrication.
Why are y'all looking at me like
Because
that?
you the motherfucker that fucking starts shit like that. Like you ruin it for people like me. Like that.
Not
you know?
particularly.
Like God said, yo, only play with that shit 21 days out the month. Like leave that shit alone for the other 8.
Is that what he
Listen,
said?
God, I got a schedule to keep. All right, like this is the time I set aside for this.
That's
feel
why
like he
God.
didn't say that.
Listen, if you can't wait the fucking 7 days, then God created something special for you. It's called the side chick.
Oh
like,
my
damn.
God! Here we go.
Hey, listen, women outnumber men. So unless we was fucking 2 of y'all, half of y'all gonna be lonely. Hey,
Okay.
yeah. Hey, do the math. 4 million women, 2 million men.
Where you
I
get,
think you
you
mean
mean
billion.
billions?
Billion, whatever.
And I think it's a little bit.
It's closer
Listen.
than that. It's like 46,
Yeah.
50,
Listen.
46.
Okay.
54.
Now add in the amount of same sex partnerships.
Valid.
Now
True.
remember,
Valid.
for every one gay guy, he takes another guy.
That is
Now add the amount statistically, add the amount of hetero single women and hetero single men, and it would be almost a 2-to-1 ratio. So
I mean, are you just saying this, or do you have?
I'll Google it.
Anyways,
Listen, I'm just
So
saying.
no
I'm
red
just saying.
lights.
You know what? Bringing up that statistic is so funny that women are so picky about the dudes, but you don't realize how limited supply we are. And this takes me back to that last. Remember that last podcast when I was
Yes.
like, preserve the value of the dick.
Yes.
Right. Like, stop giving that shit away for
Value
free.
yourself, king.
Value yourself, king,
my
please.
God.
Like, if y'all don't follow Hoodville, please follow Hoodville
Oh,
on Instagram. But listen, kings, I gotta tell you, like
oh my God!
the minute
too much dick in this room,
listen,
man.
the minute dick becomes a fucking limited item on the menu, we suddenly gonna be in control.
No,
Yes.
no.
It's the law of supply
Yes.
and demand.
No.
It's supply and demand.
You know, it's so funny because like I had one guy that I was talking to, and he was like, "Oh, if you keep acting like that, I'm gonna take away dick." And I was like, "Okay, What does it have to do? Like, do you think you were cool?
Okay.
Like you thought it was popping like that?
All right.
No dick.
Why would I do it for like a year?
I've been.
Okay. So on average, how long can you go without sexual relations with another person before you start getting
There's toys.
desperate? No.
As a guy or a female?
No. In general, for you, right? Everybody go around the room. How long before you start getting desperate for the affection from another person?
And this is
Affection
before jerking off.
or-
Like,
No,
4 months.
I'm using affection as a word instead of saying like how long before you need to fuck.
3 months.
3 months. So that means like say I cut you off from society and put you on a fucking deserted island. It'd be 3 months before you start losing your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's been like a year, so I could be like, could probably last longer than that. I don't think it'd be an issue for me.
Women are like camels. Bro.
I know, bro. It's creepy to me.
But it's because of this like they know they can have it, but they just choose not to because there's so much. When we get fucking thirsty, we get thirsty.
Bro.
I mean,
Because there's no
do
fucking
you know
water
how many
around.
hormones
Yeah, bro.
go throughout? You know, like women are just as horny as men. Like I could tell you honestly, I'm probably horny
But you guys just
24/7.
You guys just hide it better, right?
Yes, and the thing is, like, I just don't need dick. Like, I could just do it to myself. First of all, it's probably better. Unfortunately, I could like please myself way better because I know myself better, and like I just don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the sensation of dick. I would rather have dick than myself, but I don't need it, and I'm always like,
Okay, so
craving something.
second question to that: if you choose not to answer, then be like pass. How often are you being thrown the opportunity that you pass up? Enough, right?
yeah,
Okay. So again,
Constantly.
but again, here's the supply and demand. She has a steady supply. She's very particular about, hey, you know what?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It's like having a club with a long ass line, like at the Roxbury.
the thing is,
You know what?
like,
You could stand outside for hours, don't mean you're gonna get in. You know, like only a selected few can get in.
I mean,
But-
if it depends, because like, I mean, I don't really put myself out there, so I don't get that demand of somebody always asking me to do something. But if I do, then it's there. But I don't. So
Okay, so another question again. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can. Do you feel like you could make a phone call and be taken care of?
in what way? Like sexually?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
See,
Yeah, she probably wouldn't even have to call
Right.
nobody at the current moment.
Do you feel okay? No,
But it's the same thing for men.
But no.
I feel like guys
Do-
can go
do
on
you-
Tinder. And
Do you feel
all
like
that
you
shit.
can make a call right now and be taken care of?
No, I would have to work for it.
All right.
It depends what she got going on.
So you got one.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm saying like say she was
Do
busy.
I fit into? It's the question is, do I fit into their schedule more than like?
All right. Can you make a call and be taken care of right now?
No.
Yeah, but you see exactly my point is that we like us. I know you say it's a lot of dick in the room, but like we could pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, what's up? What you doing?"
Fuck you.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot
You know
of.
what I'm saying? Like, you could pick up the phone right now and it could be 15 fucking dudes at the fucking door. Because
Yes.
all you gotta
I
do,
bet.
all you gotta do, you know, as a female, is be like, "Hey, come over."
Just send me the eyes emoji. I'm like-
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, You hear the fucking door knocking and shit. It's like, yo, like are you at the front door? Like, yeah, like, yeah.
The fuck?
I was in the neighborhood.
Look, the minute,
Oh my
the
God.
minute you call dude after 12 o'clock, the minute he sees your name on the caller ID, his ass is in the car driving towards you, just in case.
Oh, I'm just out driving.
Yeah.
I'm just out driving.
Hey, I'm right around the
I was
corner.
in the neighborhood.
I'm right around the corner. You want me to pick you up some Mickey D's? I know you like chicken nuggets at 1 in the morning.
Does that make men? So that clarifies like men are more desperate for sex than women.
But again, it's because we give this shit away.
But you're saying there's limited dick. you guys are more desperate for pussy.
I'm not saying there's limited dick. There's an abundance of dick because we don't limit it. Like literally. Okay. So literally,
I understand.
Literally, we would fuck a 10. We would fuck a 9. We would fuck 2 2s. We would fuck a 3 and a 4. Like we would do whatever we had to do to catch a nut.
Yes.
Like you talk about the squirrel hiding 150 pounds of nuts in that fucking tire well. That's us. Like we out there fucking spreading nuts like wildfire.
Christ.
And you wonder why it's an abundance of single mothers and kids out there with no daddies because we out there spreading that shit like wildfire.
So I know the way he's talking is kind of off-putting. It's 100% right. I've only ever walked from a conversation once, and I realized, am I a fucking idiot? Like, that was before I realized how rare that was. I've only ever walked away from a conversation and like, this bitch was dumb. Like, sorry, but this bitch was dumb.
I'd be honest. Like, I could call people on my phone. It don't mean they're going to pick up. It don't mean that they're going to come over. Or they're going to be like, I ain't got time for your shit, powder. Like, blah, blah, blah. Or they want to have a conversation about what happened last time and how it could be different. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
even when it's not complicated,
like,
it's very complicated.
There's definitely dick on delivery, right?
Maintenance, man.
But there's no such thing. Like if you get pussy on delivery, it's definitely
that's not a thing.
But no,
that's not a thing unless you pay for it.
Celebrities.
If it what like if you was like fucking Tiger or something,
yeah,
like,
I was gonna say celebrity can do it. So
motherfuckers would just show up. They want to fuck you for the clout,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But when you just a regular dude, that unless you sitting there like whopping out, like there ain't no such thing as like regular pussy for you.
True.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like for us, that's why when we can't get regular pussy, then all of a sudden our standards start dropping low, and that's why all of a sudden like the 3 starts looking like a 13 because like I'm fucking.
A 3 you can get is better than an 8 you'll never have.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't understand the male anatomy. Now this is science for you.
Oh,
is that the male?
No.
I'm gonna give you science. I'm gonna give you a science fact of the day. Once Ergov gets out his phone.
Sorry,
he's got his PhD in this shit.
Listen. You already said that she won't gonna come. If
I'm
you
talking
call
to
her.
a customer. This is business, my G.
He's got his PhD in this shit.
Listen, like sending dick pics to a customer may not get you to sell beer products. So cut it out.
Okay.
Anyway, so here's the science, right? Say you get horny, right? As a female, your body does certain things, right? You get a little moisture, a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's about it, right? Now when a man gets aroused, his body starts producing semen. And it's statistical fact that if you got one nut or two, whether you Lance Armstrong or most regular people, your body produces some type of semen, right? Mm-hmm. Now when your body isn't able to secrete semen by Calvin Klein. It's a new set. Come here, baby. Let me spray you real quick.
Oh my god.
No. So anyway, when your body produces semen, right, as a man, and you don't ejaculate, you get blue balls, which is supposed to be painful.
So every time you get horny.
Yes, every time you get aroused,
that's crazy.
Your body automatically starts producing semen. So you get blue balls because you have semen built up inside your sac that doesn't release. So that's what happens. So that again, scientific fact if you Google it. So I'm not just making this shit up.
But after a certain amount of time, it does get reabsorbed by the body.
Yeah,
it's a real thing. It's nowhere near as dramatic as
But
teenage boys like, well, if we don't do it, this hurts a lot and I could die. That's not a real thing. But it does hurt.
Yeah,
it hurts.
But you know what I'm
cramps.
saying?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just like when a woman goes through her time of the month, I'm cramping. Like nobody fucking sits there like, stop being a little bitch and fucking, like, oh, you want some Midol? Like let me take care of you. So that way you don't fucking like lose it on me. But that's what I'm saying. Like for a dude, it's different. Like you get wet, whatever, and then you move on. But for a dude, like we have the natural like ability is like the minute we get hard, we gotta plant a seed. Like that seed already built up. It's like walking around with a loaded gun. You know, it's like I'm ready to blow.
So like, okay, statistically speaking too, like, you know, women don't come every time during sex. So like, I feel like maybe just from personal experience, I feel like because if I don't, I feel like it makes the next time, or if I'm horny, even 10 times even more. Like
That's edging.
Yeah, but I feel like that's all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, like one
You come
time,
with the technical termination.
like one time, like I legit just didn't happen, and like the next day my stomach was kind of hurting. No, I don't know if anything near like yours, but it was definitely like I need to like do something right now.
So why don't you just masturbate?
I did.
So just okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but again, that's the side effects of sex on the body. You know, like your body's meant to plateau, not peak. Like you're supposed to go over the fucking hill. Like, you know, not just like get all the way close to the top and then start rolling backwards.
Right.
You're supposed to get over it. So if you got it too much, then you wouldn't enjoy it as much as you do when you don't. But again, that's kind of like what men take for granted. Like when you have sex, you don't come every time, right? So you never like what the joy of great sex is versus regular sex, right? So unfortunately for a woman, you get probably more regular sex than great sex, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, it depends. But yeah, go ahead.
You know, it depends on the dude or the stroke or whatever, the brood. But the thing is that like we come every time, just about.
Yeah.
So don't
What?
listen. Listen. What, don't listen.
You've never faked it just to get out of there.
How do you fake that?
I did.
How Kramer say if it's
I faked it before.
enough already and
How
you just want to get
do you
some
fake that?
Fake it.
You just like
You just say,
I'm
"Oh, I'm
kinda done
Yeah.
with this.
Did you come? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But what? Okay.
And then I just go in the bathroom and just finish off.
Yeah.
It wasn't really doing
You're
anything.
supposed to look kind of before she looks at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
So now here,
Well,
now,
condoms, I'm not
obviously
used to those.
you're hearing the truth for the first time. But that's how it is. You know, like since we come every time, that's why sex is more vital to us. Because like I know, 90% of the time I'm going to
100%.
come.
Like it's rare that a dude does it.
Yeah, I'm just using 90% for you motherfuckers who's like, oh, I don't do it every time. Like I finish. My ass is gone. Like I'm here. I started. I'm gonna finish. You can come or go as you please at this point, but like I'm definitely gonna take mine. But again, that's why we would sit there when we have sex. It would be more important to us. That's why we give the fucking dick away, because it's like, yo, it don't matter. I'm fucking coming. So you, on the other hand, are like 3 out of 4 you motherfuckers ain't gonna make me come. So like I really don't want to fuck 3 out of 4 of y'all. Now I gotta figure out which one of y'all got the biggest print. That's gonna do the damage, and then we get ogled for 2 weeks until they figure it out.
But is it really? I don't think it's about dick size. It's
Well,
like motion.
I listen. I'm sure just like every dick's different, every vagina's different.
Yeah.
Some need length, some need girth, some need a tongue. Like that's how it works.
True.
Do you ever use those things that like brings your vagina back into place? I've learned that the other day. The thing that goes inside you, and then it just like
Kegel balls?
Yeah.
You talking about the shit that
The
for that
Benoit balls?
Yoni
Yeah.
eggs or whatever?
Yeah.
The Benoit balls?
Yeah, to
Those
get
are-
you to get it back strong again.
I mean, I could legit do Kegels right now. You don't necessarily need it. You can just work out that muscle all the time. It's like
Is that why the little
You've never done Kegels as a male?
no?
you could do it on your. It's like you.
Why would
never
you do
try-
it as a male?
Because you just try and flex your dick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do that.
like do it right now. Like
You ain't never, you don't make your dick jump for the ladies?
No.
You ain't never made your dick jump for the ladies?
That's fun. I like seeing that. It's cool.
Bro, you the only motherfucker looking unfamiliar right now. Like I didn't know it was going to Kegel, but I definitely know how to make my dick jump.
Not for the not
You
for
never
the
just
ladies
get out
though.
the,
Hey,
you
for
never just get out the
Oh.
shower and then you're just all like,
Bro,
That is
until
so
the towel
fun.
falls off.
bro. I call my shit
Stupid
free.
as hell.
Hey,
That shit didn't happen,
Oh
though.
my god.
That shit has happened to the time.
hey,
You dumb
hey.
as hell.
Oh
my shit like Free Willy, right? Like,
Oh my
jump over the shit. My man, like, you
This is
know,
great.
This
I
is
love
what
this.
happens when we don't record for 2 months.
Yeah, literally.
like
Children.
you gonna have an hour-long conversation about dick. Like, oh, what's
Oh,
up?
we letting all the secrets go.
Literally.
Hey, but it's the truth though. Like,
just like
And apparently, it's the same muscle.
Yeah.
But no, I've never used those things. I've never had to.
A friend girl of mine just told me that. She was like, yeah, the muscle we use to contract and the muscle y'all use to flex your dick is the same one.
Mm-hmm. It's a Kegel muscle. That's what it's called. It's Kegel? Is it
Kegel.
Kegel?
Yeah, I didn't.
listen. Speaking of all this other shit, I forgot I had something to tell y'all.
Yes, sir.
What?
Right, so you know, like I had to take a week off of work because my aunt passing, and like I was just like wasn't in the mood to be with people, so I was home, right, and I was locked up in my room, and I wasn't really fucking with nobody at all. Was playing video games most of the time. What's that cat doing? Hold up. So anyway. So I'm at home and I'm laying in bed. And you know what? Like throughout the whole week or so of me being home alone, I was like, yo, I'm gonna try to lemon pepper this shit.
Oh, hell no.
Right? So again, like here's your deep dive into the psyche of a male, right? I'm in home for a week. I have nothing better to do. So in between playing these video games, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna jack my dick, right?
Yep.
But I don't feel like getting up and doing everything. Like, oh, like I could go to the bathroom and get the aquifer, the fucking.
Oh, my God. You in this damn office.
Hey, listen, the only
What the?
I'm gonna tell you the downside about jacking off with aquifer is that like you sticky afterwards and you gotta take like a shower. All right,
no.
so
my God.
Hey, but so that's why I love aquifer before like I take a bath. Like if I'm gonna get in the shower, like say I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna go to work, I gotta take a shower. I'll aquifer, you know, take care of business, and then fucking take a shower, and it's fine. Like you can't fucking aquifer and then go to bed. Because then your dick got all this like fucking, you know, aquifer ointment on it, and it's kind of sticky, and it's sticking to your fucking boxers and all that other shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it
No.
don't work. Like y'all women is easy. Y'all stick 2 fingers in there, and then all of a sudden, like you produce your own lubricant. Y'all all cool. Like yo, this shit's homemade. Like we don't got
This
that
man
same,
said it's homemade.
we don't got that same like energy here, right? So I'm
Speak for
sitting
yourself, homeboy.
I'm sitting
Isn't there
at
pre-cum?
Size crew, we lubricate, we good.
I was gonna say.
listen,
It's like a little pocket.
yeah, whatever.
You know that
So-
lubrication is oil and
All right.
Look at his
Anyway,
face. Look at his
Okay,
face.
we're not going to dive deep into this, but I'll educate you after the podcast.
so I was trying to lemon pepper it. I was sitting in bed and I'm just like, you know what? Let me try this shit out. I'm gonna tell you, man. Like I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing, but that like maybe I'm not doing it right.
You doesn't do it for you?
But I'm saying I was like damn, like it was like okay, but it was like too much friction at one point.
So,
but then like I started getting to that point like where I need the nut. So it's like that shit kind of hurts, but it's like yo, like I need that shit to go, and you keep going, and it's like I felt like I was gonna give myself a rub burn, and I'm like,
Oh my god.
I'm like, son of a bitch, like why am I treating my dick like this? Like it's
so
fucking ridiculous.
oversharing as an uncircumcised dude, it's self lubricating. You get after you get to a certain
Now
point.
listen,
and excitement,
I
it's
don't
self lubricating.
look.
You don't have that.
I honestly, I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I don't give a fuck because like I am the way I am. And I don't want to think about like what if
problem. You
I
were butchered
wasn't.
as a child.
Listen,
I am what I am
listen.
too, bro.
You can come to the dark side, but I can't go back.
Right, like I can't go to the dumpster.
That is
I can't
so
go to
true.
the biomedical place and find my foreskin.
My ass was doomed a long time ago. It is what it is. I don't get no
I didn't even
complaints.
have no choice in it.
So like I just can't be like, yo, what if I had like skin over the head of my dick? Like what would that be like? I did. This ain't Schoolhouse Rock, my dude. Like I can't sit there and wonder what if.
I feel you.
It's the next Marvel. What if? What if I was uncircumcised?
No, yeah. It's like I ain't
shit.
never had it, so I don't care.
I gotta patent that before Disney Plus take that over.
Oh my god.
Nah, I think you safe, homie.
Too many dicks in this room.
No,
Too many.
But I'm saying, like, when
Big
people
swinging
listen
I
to
need
this,
some pussy power.
the funny thing is that like
Shit, I wouldn't do
I
that.
honestly believe the majority of our listener rate is females.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like they all want the the idea of a man, and unfortunately we giving away the secrets.
Damn.
Maybe we should.
I-
that goes to see you.
Listen,
evaluating
the secrets?
product,
But
too.
I'm saying like if you
These are
get
the secrets.
if you
These
get
are
your
the
ass
secrets.
whipped in front of a Burger King, like it's
Almost
probably
giving
because you was
himself
giving
a
away
rug
those
burn.
secrets.
Almost
what?
giving yourself a rug burn is a secret.
Hey, listen, if you, it's just a fair warning out there for men
Yeah.
who haven't lemon peppered. Like obviously the lemon pepper boys are there for a reason. If I'm a statistical dude again, thinking that both of them have admitted to being uncircumcised and they can lemon pepper and you lemon pepper and you circumcised, I'm pretty sure your shit might got a couple blisters on it.
No,
or
I
something.
don't. It's technique too, sir.
Technique, like when you spit on your hand. You ever spit on your hand and jack yourself off?
No.
Are you sure?
That shit
That
nasty.
sounds nasty.
No.
That just sounds nasty.
I don't
Yeah.
want my mouth bacteria on my dick.
Why?
That does not work effectively as lubrication. Like they do it in the porn.
No, but I'm
it's
just
not a
saying.
real
I'm
thing.
just
wondering what does
It
that-
has to
It's
be
not
a
real
certain kind
thing.
of spit. It has to
I've
be
never
that
successfully
nasty.
completed
No,
that.
No,
But-
listen. I'm gonna go ahead and
It's
say it
that
has to be
sticky
that
spit.
nasty in the back of your throat, slimy
No,
spit.
no,
You
no,
can't
no,
just be
no,
spit.
no. I'm gonna tell you this from experience. I fucking hate putting my own spit on my own dick. Like there's just something that's not
So you've
kosher
done
about
that?
it. Yeah, like
I ain't never done it.
I've tried it. It just
No, no,
doesn't-
no,
it
no,
doesn't
no,
do
no,
anything.
no, 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 no.
I ain't never done
No,
it.
no,
I've
no.
just
No,
been
this
on the
motherfucker
vagina.
probably did sitting in his fucking car or some shit like that. Like he fucking Major League Baseball and then fucking knocking one out in the fucking mall parking lot. But like I've been with a chick before and like we was getting into it and she was like, like it was getting a little, tough and she was like spit on it. Right?
Yeah.
To kind of help. And I was like, no, you spit on it.
Because in the pornos, the girls usually like lick their hands and then.
Yeah, okay, or slob on it or something like that. But I can't take myself.
Hold on. What do you mean by slob on it?
like when they
Excessive,
slob on
like-
it.
Oh, okay. I got
Like-
you.
But I'm saying, but like
You have to do
I can't take myself to spit on my own. I can't spit on my own dick. Like it's
weird to me.
It's just not
That's
something I
mine.
can do.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna fucking do that. Like what the fuck? Like, and I've done it because obviously I want the nut that bad. Then I'm like, all right, well, if I don't do this, I'm not gonna nut.
When
so,
you're horny, you do a lot of crazy stuff.
yeah.
When you're really, really horny, you do a lot of crazy
No,
stuff.
especially once your dick is hard. Like there's no fucking rules. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's when
all of
bad
a sudden,
decisions happen.
like when Ghost over here was talking about how like he dressed in
Wait,
ladies'
what is
clothing.
I
Like
never said that. All I said was, do you sometimes catch yourself
listen,
role playing and you're like, hey, babe, let me
Hey.
try out your clothes?
hey, there's levels of like I need this that you're willing to go to the longest yard, like Adam Sandler, man.
Oh my god, there was like because you just said that. So have you ever watched Tom Segura on Netflix?
I have
no idea
what that is.
He's a comedian on Netflix and he's really funny. And he talks about how he met this woman that came to his one of his fans and she was like, I'm horny. And she was like, I'm horny like a man. He's like, no, you're not horny like a man.
I've
And
seen this.
Have
I've
you
seen
seen
it,
it,
I've seen
right?
this, I've seen
And
this.
he was explaining how in college before the internet, you would go to the sex shops and get the DVDs and since he was the guy that looked the oldest, he would legit get a whole list of everybody in the hallway of what they wanted to watch. So he was he would go there often, so the guy that worked at the shop was like, hey, I see that you're this type of person. So he gave him the direction to an off-site place, and legit it was just a little tower or a little building, and it just had a hole, and
Those were real?
like
It's like a
it's kind
glory
of
hole.
like a glory hole, yeah. And so he was like, "So who's supposed to be behind it? Like who's supposed to be there?" And the guy that was there, he's like, "Do you see anybody else here?" And it would be the guy giving him head.
Oh, hell no.
So he's like, "I don't think you're as horny as a man to go figure out what a glory hole is."
Someone
like that.
here has experience with that.
Who? That should be
Someone
a
who
Patreon
used-
topic. Don't play.
Someone who used to work at a porno store.
Do you guys
No,
have a
no,
glory
no,
hole?
no, 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 no. Okay, so I did work at an adult bookstore, so like you see that type of shit. Like so when I used to work there, and this was a long time ago, it was on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami. So like
That makes sense.
that's almost like, you know, that's the main road. That's like US 1 or whatever. That bitch run all the way down from fucking South Beach all the way up to Broward. And then it curve around like 79th Street and fucking Miami Beach and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It get pretty grim. Like, it's not Pork and Bean Projects bad, but, you know, you can find a lot of streetwalkers and shit there. So anyway, I worked at this adult bookstore, right? And I worked the overnight shift. And I tell you, the creepy motherfuckers that used to walk in there were fucking ridiculous. Like, they had like 4 little jack-off booths in there. And they literally was
So
like
that's
a fucking...
a real thing, a jack off booth?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I call it. I mean, they call it a viewing room.
Uh-huh. Did you have to go clean it up afterwards?
Hell no. The fuck out of here. That's part of the reason why I lost my fucking job. So anyway.
It was always sunny in Philadelphia. We need you to wipe off the load.
No, fuck. Hey, listen.
God, that's disgusting.
Let me tell you about this place, right? So it was a fucking, you know, maybe 400 square foot spot, you know, maybe fucking 20 by 20, and like when you went to the left, you had the cash register and then the viewing booths. I call them jack off booths, but they were viewing booths, right? And the fucking shit had a piece of plywood as the fucking door with a barrel bolt, you know, one of those little slide bolts. And inside there was a fucking plastic fucking like $10 like garden chair, right? And then in front you had the plastic pussies and the dildos. You had the special interest in the gay shit in the back. And then over here you had regular stuff and then like tranny porn in the far corner, right? So it depended on where you went in that spot where shit was. It used to be motherfuckers that would come in this motherfucker, right? And then buy like a thing of look like, you know, obviously it's a adult bookstore. So you sold like the over the counter Viagra, condoms, lubes, all that other shit. So either you had one of 2 dudes that showed up at night. Dude that bought the lube from you, then went in the back, or dude that went straight in the back. So they would come in, right? And there was a fucking roll of napkins, like by as you walked in. So dude would walk in, right? Grab like 3 or 4 napkins, go into these booths. They come out 10 minutes later, throw out the paper, and be like, "See you later."
Damn.
Or it'd be the dude, he would come in and be like, "Let me get a pack of that lube." It was like a lube that looked like the little Listerine pouches and shit. It was a little lube like that. So he buy the lube, then he would grab a bunch of napkins, go in this bitch, and then come out a couple minutes later and be like, "All right, see you later." Like, no, I don't want to fucking see you later.
I'll see you never.
Like, believe me, I work at retail. So, like, when you see a customer, you want a customer to come back. This was a job that I didn't want to see not a motherfucker come back. Like,
Did you have to pay for the booth to go inside the booth?
Yeah,
I was
so-
just gonna ask about the booth. Like they going in there doing this shit for free.
So here was the deal with the store. Like, the store was in the middle of the hood, right? So, like, when you showed up for your shift, you had to count all the plastic pussies and dildos, right? You had to count,
make sure.
but you had to count them 3 times a shift because if any of them went missing during your shift,
You knew that.
you had to pay for them.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that's why like that you know like you had to buzz people in this place. This wasn't no person you walked in the front door. You walked into this plexiglass booth. The dude at the cash register had to look at you and then buzz you in.
Damn.
Right? But it was just so fucking crazy because like when I got there, I was like, it was a couple things I wasn't doing. Right? Like I'm not into the gay stuff. Like I'm not saying anything wrong with it. I'm just not into it.
There's not anything wrong with that.
I'm just like look, every to each their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't going back there. Like that wasn't my area of the hood I need to be in. You know what I'm saying? So I used to leave the videos in the back. They're like, why you didn't put the videos away? It's just some places I just don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in the back. And they'd be like, but you're supposed to put them away.
It
I'm
would
like,
be in the back when you think
well,
about it.
you leave the stuff that I put away, and I'll do it for you, and then you put these.
That's crazy.
But then the viewing booths, right? So there were about 70 different DVDs and VHS players in the back, and they were all hooked up. Because I remember every time the power went out, you had to go back there and push all the videos back in, fucking play all the DVD players, and they used to be on repeat. So when you went into these booths, it was like little TVs with like 75 channels.
Oh,
and each of the channels was a different video that was playing in the back.
Yeah.
So you could and you paid like $1 for like 4 minutes or some shit like that.
That's it.
I remember one night, dude was like, he gave me a $50 bill. He was like, let me get that all in singles.
Catch a nut?
Like, who the fuck will spend 200 minutes?
If it's not the real thing, I might need more than 4 minutes.
You must be watching like the whole video and like
Listen, no.
the acting.
Listen,
I've
no.
watched the whole porn.
It's $1. It's $1 for 4 minutes. So dudes will spend like fucking $10 to $15 in there.
money.
You know, but the thing was, you had 70 channels. Now it started out with your mainstream shit, and then gradually just went around the curve.
Yeah.
You know, but they had channels for everybody. So no matter what, if you like dominatrix, if you like lesbian, if you like this,
It's hard.
you had something.
Literally.
Something that y'all gonna chat. What the hell y'all doing over here?
Sorry.
My man Pop.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
I'm so
That
sorry.
was kind of mad disrespectful. He telling
I
this story.
apologize.
I'm telling the story. Y'all having your own conversation over there.
No, we listen.
No.
I told you about that.
And it was sexual in nature.
And you think I care?
I mean, we are talking about sexual stuff right now, so.
And all y'all just off in your own fairy world.
No,
No,
you're
we're
going with
listening.
it. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm telling the story. No, y'all just showing me like
75
that.
channels. Let's
It's
go.
cool.
75 channels.
Reset all the VCRs.
Yes.
You see
No,
that?
Yeah, that was
He
no,
passed
that was 5 minutes ago.
No,
Right. I was
conversation.
gonna say, he passed
We way
that
past
now.
that. Nah, so you know that shit used to be bad though, because like I worked the overnight shift, so every night you get like some random fucking like couple like would like run into a booth together, and it was like, yo, y'all can't do that. I mean, like I would be cool because I didn't really give a fuck, so I'd be like, they'd be like, yo, can 2 people go in there? I like technically no, but you know, like if I would look this way, you know, you'd be all right. But then, like, it'd be people that just snuck in there. I used to have this long ass broom, and I used to fucking like. There was a line that I just would not cross. Like it was like, here was the regular like porno store, and then like this line when you crossed it using the jack-off booth area. Like I wouldn't cross that line. I would be fucking sticking my long ass broomstick and banging on the door like, yo, no, we don't let 2 people in there.
We got to get back to this part. At the end of your shift, did you go clean that room?
No,
Were
No.
you supposed to?
Were you supposed to?
no,
Was it a part of your
cleans it?
job duties?
nope. No, they
Y'all
had
was
they,
just out there spreading all kind of
nah,
STDs.
they had it. No, they had a cleaning lady.
Oh wow.
God.
I don't envy her job.
So she
She
was
hot?
all, I don't know.
Oh.
I worked overnight, so she came during the day.
Her name was Josefina. She
Hey,
probably.
who
Wow. I was gonna say, what's
But-
the maid on Family Guy? Rosa.
Yeah, but that was the problem with the spot, right? That's how my career being a professional porno dealer like took south. Was that the Hurricane Katrina came to Miami, and you know, like it was only Category 1.
I'm gonna
You know,
say.
it wasn't as devastating as it was to Louisiana
And Mississippi.
and Mississippi. You know, and yeah,
And Alabama.
okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as devastating as it was everywhere else. But it did go through Miami slow enough as a Category 1 that it knocked out power. So the spot was without power for like 3 weeks. And I don't know if you've been to a porno store, but most of them don't have windows. What are you doing?
She needs to give it to.
Yeah, but the way you grabbed him.
Right.
He was gonna run away.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, continue your story.
Like, damn. What the fuck? Anyway.
Sometimes you gotta just grab him by the neck
No, I don't know nothing about that.
and you just hold them. They're good.
Yeah,
gotta
but anyway,
exert control.
what I'm saying is like the power went out in the spot. So like they wanted us to still work in the bitch,
Yeah.
but with no power. But I was like, that bitch ain't got no motherfucking windows. I was like, you know what body fluid smell like in 100-degree weather in Miami?
Were people still coming in?
But that's the funny part. People, even though with no power, people still coming in to rent fucking porno.
They got that shit on generator, son.
No, they might have had it at their house.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
literally, like, we was archaic. We was trying to write shit down. I told him straight up, I was like, I'm not coming to the motherfucking spot till you got power back because I don't know about y'all, but bodily fluid, like at 100 degrees, don't smell right.
Understandable. Like no one wants to smell the stank.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Right? There's a stank.
you ever had
that
an
goes with it.
you ever had an old hoopty, and like you fucked in it, right? And then like the next day it was like really hot, and then you could like smell the stank sex in there.
Because
I've never- not from a
My
vehicle.
shit.
Not from a vehicle, no.
So what have you had it from?
I've had a room where the AC did not function as well it was supposed to, and there is a stank to it. Like that.
Anybody else here smelt sex stank?
Oh, yeah.
Stank.
I can remember my first encounter. I was super young, and my older cousin and his wife, they were married, his wife. I was over there playing with my little cousins because we were closer to the same age or whatever. He's
What you mean by playing with? I know you from Mississippi, so I need you to clarify.
whatever.
Quick
nigga.
letter.
No, like I'd go over there, we play video games, G.I. Joes, whatever. So I remember like my cousin had at the time
Prison of War G.I. Joe or just like regular G.I. Joe? Like
with the
I'm just
actual
trying to
action
understand.
figures, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay. Listen, nigga, I need to clarify.
Snake
I grew up
eyes?
in a different environment. I need to clarify what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he needs to be able to picture which G.I. Joe you're talking about.
Iceberg, Televiper, any of them ring a bell? Snake Eyes.
I remember.
Okay.
No, he don't. He ain't watched no G.I.
I
Joe.
remember.
This motherfucker, look at this
I'm a
motherfucker.
little
He
bit-
never
I'm-
watched no G.I.
I'm a
Joe as a
tad-
kid.
I'm like what? A couple
I ain't
years
never,
older?
I ain't never met a Haitian that listened to G.I. Joe.
I watched G.I. Joe as a kid.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You a lie.
I 100% did.
How many times? 2 times?
All the time.
Yes.
Whenever it came on reruns
All
on
right.
normal
So name me
television
six.
that
Name me
wasn't
6
cable.
G.I. Joes.
What?
Name 6 G.I. Joes. What the fuck you what?
Snake Eyes. The dude that was exactly Snake Eyes but opposite, but I don't remember his name.
There you go.
Televiper.
Gojo.
Is that one?
I think so.
Sound real-
You looking madly unfamiliar
I
right
just
now.
named one he didn't even say. You could have at least said Iceberg.
That was Joe and Joseph and fucking.
Scarlet. Listen,
I remember
I never
Nico.
remember
Nico
who-
was at GI Joe.
At
That
least remember the hot female.
was, no, hey, remember Nico the GI Joe? That was the one.
There was a female in G.I. Joe. I don't even remember that because it
Listen.
was on rerun and we didn't see
Man
those
with
episodes.
Scarlet.
Hey, at least you should have played this shit stupid. Be like, yo, I had one of them TVs that had the fucking like fucking scattered picture, like it
Yeah.
looked like it was like run soup, and it
Yeah.
used to just fade out. Like, yo, I was watching like the blurry version of GI Joe. Like, I don't really remember which one it was, but I could hear half the show, and that shit was interesting as fuck.
I never watched G.I. Joe.
But
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I never watched. I may have seen GI Joe as a kid, but I didn't watch it.
Like Toy Soldiers was the
I
closest.
mean, we
thing.
watched it, but we also we were more like we'd watch it and then play with the action figure.
Yeah, like I could say I watched Transformers as a kid. Like I know I
I
watched.
watched He-Man, Thundercat.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't cool,
Like to me, like I didn't watch a lot of TV.
Cartoon Network was my jam, bro.
What-
Dexter's
Yeah,
Laboratory.
I didn't have cable.
Dragon Ball
Powerpuff
Z.
Girls,
Didn't have that.
Sailor
Dragon
Moon.
Ball Z.
I watched
Sailor
Dragon
Moon.
Ball Z on the Spanish
Yeah,
channel.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, remember Telemundo on Sunday mornings?
Yeah.
Like everybody's obsessed with
Like,
Sailor
you-
Moon, and I'm like me being a child
Tuxedo.
born in the early '80s and '90s. You know, growing up in the '80s and '90s, watching Cartoon Network and watching Powerpuff. I'm like, you know nothing of it. I was
Powerpuff
born in
Girls,
this
yeah,
shit.
Dexter. Yeah.
It molded me.
Have you noticed that too? Like with a lot of our age stuff is coming back.
Back mainstream, yeah.
So,
And
while we're talking about that, I want to talk about Squid Game.
But can I finish my first experience?
Yeah,
Because-
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So anyway,
What
I remember my
experience?
cousin, like back in it's the '90s.
The first time you had
waterbeds
sex
was
with a
the
cousin?
trend. So I would always sneak off into my cousin's
Is that what it
the
is?
master bedroom because they had a waterbed.
Well, you used to sneak off with your cousin to the master bedroom.
I said I would sneak off to my cousin's bedroom and play in the bed because it was a waterbed. I'm young, bro. Come on, quit being quit. Like this is before I. But I just remember.
Can
I
we
went
just
in
all
there-
agree on that? Like a waterbed is great in theory, but not in.
Yeah, in practicality.
Horrible.
But I
Wait,
can
wait,
remember
wait,
my
wait,
cousin
wait, wait.
used
No,
to always get so mad when it was time to drain the bed. or
I
add water
gotta
to
be
the-
That's
honest.
not what I'm talking about. But
I've got to
yeah.
be honest. I've never
Oh,
had
yeah.
I've never had
I've
sex
never
in a
had sex.
waterbed.
I was super young, bro.
It
Like,
is.
Never.
We're talking again. We're talking about.
Wait, you had sex in a waterbed?
I've tried.
You had sex in a waterbed?
No, but I've been on one. But,
Wait,
it's like,
but you haven't had sex in one.
no.
You
Never. Never been on a waterbed.
So one night you had sex in a waterbed?
No, I was a child.
No, I was just asking if you ever.
Oh yeah, I've never had one.
Okay.
They're the only
Not
ones
even
that
the
had it.
old school like 80s or 90s
So-
waterbeds that most people think about, like the newer ones
So,
that were still like
wait.
cushioned, but then had like the water,
Yeah,
like
but-
the
but-
water pocket. It was more a pocket than a bed.
But
It just
who
is
who
not-
who do we feel worse for? The
This
four,
was an actual
the
water
four,
bed.
the
like,
four
on a
people
bladder.
who haven't had sex on a waterbed, the one person who tried. He didn't even say he did. He said he tried.
Listen.
uncomfortable.
I could not get my stroke going on the waterbed.
Listen,
It
this
just did
story
not
is
work
gonna
out.
last 10 hours if y'all don't let me
go
get
ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead,
Go
sir.
ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. So anyway, long story short, I went in there and there was this unfamiliar smell. And sometimes kids don't have filters. So when my cousin eventually walked by, I was like, dude, what's this smell? And he was the practical joker of that group of cousins. And he was like, boy, that's sex. And I just remember he said that, and I always remember it because I was like, that is a weird smell. And then I smelled it when I was like,
I like sex.
Smelly
I like
smell.
sex that don't smell afterwards.
I've had that too.
But you never like notice it until
Yeah,
until
I mean,
after.
after.
You walk out the room, walk back in, be like, okay, I just fucked it.
It's just-
did I must not have a good smell because I can't say I've been smelling
I
shit
can't
like
even
that.
smell unless I'm close to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the times you can, but sometimes you can't. Well, it just depends. I have sensory
All right,
olfaction.
so what did you want to talk about? Squid Game.
Squid
man.
Game.
Haven't seen it.
The new craze.
What?
I forgot.
Talking about games.
The new
Cartoon
craze,
Network.
man.
I forgot. I literally. Sorry, I
Damn.
apologize. I've been drinking. I literally forgot what I was going to talk about. I know it was related to Squid Game, but I completely
Damn.
forgot what the fuck
But
I was
good,
going to
because
talk
I didn't
about.
want any spoilers anyway. I'm probably
Yeah,
one of the
I
few
ain't seen
people who hadn't
Squid
seen it
Game.
yet.
What?
How many? Everybody on the podcast who's seen Squid Game?
I've seen it.
Honeybee, Ghost,
Aye.
Powder. You haven't seen it?
Nope,
You haven't seen it?
nope.
Okay.
It's in my queue.
Oh, so here's one thing I wanted to talk about. It's more of a rant, but as much as people hate on anime, and I know people don't hate on anime the way they used to, but Squid Game is basically anime.
Yeah.
There's
It is.
literally,
It literally is.
like scene for scene, game for game. There's an anime that is Squid Game,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
and people are into this, but not into that.
I'm in anime.
So like, I just feel it's fucked up. Everybody's hopping on this.
They taking
bandwagon.
over, yeah.
I'm into everything, though.
Yeah,
Well, not
I
everything.
feel a little salty. I'm not gonna lie.
If it's entertaining and fun, I'll watch the shit.
People are like, "Oh, anime, that's for kids." Literally, Squid Game was an anime.
Literally.
There's an anime. It's called Kaiji the Gambler or Kaiji the Survivor, whatever you want to translate it as. It is exactly Squid Game. Just like with all the body horror of people getting fucked up and shit. So
I
Yeah.
thought Squid Game was like some like TikTok shit.
No,
Like, I didn't know it was
It's good.
actually like a real show.
It's
a
really
real-
good.
it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive
at first I
into
was like, but after watching it,
I don't have
believe it.
Netflix, so like I'll never be able to watch it.
I'll text you my password.
We can have a watch
But
party.
I still.
We can
still
have
Yeah.
a watch party, fool.
What do you mean a watch party?
You never used to
We
do
have food.
You never had
we
Game of
eat,
Thrones watch
we
parties?
just Watch it.
Wow.
Listen,
I
do you
didn't get-
remember when Xbox
You
Live?
hold on. You've been to watch parties because we used to watch Game of Thrones at Manny's
Yeah.
house.
I was never there.
Yeah, we used to
You were
watch
never
them at
there
our
for that?
house. Remember
No,
that?
remember the only time I used to watch Game of Thrones was after like a WWE event when we were at his house.
Yes.
So a watch party is like the WWE
used to,
events.
But you guys used to watch, and I used to go to sleep, or like remember?
Yes,
I,
you
Yeah.
would.
I would be laying on the carpet in front of the TV,
right
just
there
doing
on the
some random
damn
shit.
running rug.
Like because I wasn't in. I didn't get into Game of Thrones till like season six.
But I ruined it for you.
Listen,
Nah,
that
it
shit
ruined it
was
for me.
so good.
No,
I
the,
was-
the ending ruined it for me. The
Yeah, it
fucking
could've
So
bullshit.
been
now you gonna
better
watch
at
the
the
new
end.
one?
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a try.
We all gonna give it a try.
what are you doing?
All the hardcore fans gonna give it a try.
Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So while we're on this topic of bullshit media, right? Did y'all watch the YouTube video I sent everybody before the podcast?
Yes.
All right,
With Macau?
with no, the one with the rap songs
Oh no, I didn't
with Drake.
see it. I
You didn't
see
watch it? Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, so for the uninitiated, not our viewers, just the piece of shits that are on the podcast that had a chance to watch the video before the podcast.
I watched Mikhail Myers.
Mikhail. We're gonna get to the Mikhail Myers.
Look like you wear
so, like-
grandma wig.
So the video that I sent to everybody on the podcast was it's of a YouTuber, right? So he's a musician. He does YouTube videos. Some of his videos are related to AI, which is a nerd topic that I'm into, right? Because I'm a black nerd. I'm a blurred, right?
You have a name?
Yeah, it's blurred. If you've never heard it before, it's blurred. Black nerd, blurred.
Okay.
But the video is fire, right? It's basically him using AI technology to recreate a bunch of hip hop artists on tracks he produced. So he'll make the beat and then he'll have AI write the lyrics and then AI that sounds like specific rappers, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and a few other people, and then rap on the beat. And I'm not gonna lie, the shit that comes out is fire. So the question I have for people, right, is not just general, can computers create, music? No. Black music as a whole has always been this thing that has a special like je ne sais quoi of like the black experience. So to hear it mimicked by computer programs from the beat to the lyrics to the artists themselves. And I know Honeybee, you're not white, and Powder. Oh, sorry, Honeybee, you're not black. And Powder, you're not black, but like we're gonna grab
Be close
input.
enough.
We're gonna grab input on this. Like, how do you feel about a computer mimicking like that emotion, right? That like some raw music from a culture you understand. How do you feel about it? Like a AI program mimicking that?
I don't think it can mimic the emotion. I think it can mimic the stylistic
Did you watch the video?
element.
Did you watch the video?
The thing about that
still-
is when it comes to somebody that you understand their mannerisms so much, it becomes repetitive. Like if you look at like the kickback of the new Drake album, they're like, it's great, but it's the same shit.
Of course. Like
So
T-Pain.
his mannerisms get to a certain point where it's just like, all right, well, I know what's coming after this. That's like when you listen to Lil Wayne, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
like you just know that it's coming.
It doesn't make it bad music. It's
I'm
still,
not saying it's bad, but I'm saying that like It becomes
It
very
can be easily mimicked. Is what it is.
becomes,
Can it
yeah.
still be a banger though? Right.
I think so.
Like, hold on. Sorry to cut you off, Honeybee, but like, so like you listen to a Kendrick Lamar song, right? And you know when Kendrick
Malark.
you know when Kendrick
When Kendrick Malarkey over
Lamar, sorry,
When
Listen,
Malarkey.
I've had a
That alcohol whooping your ass.
It
boy.
is. That alcohol's whooping my ass.
that
but-
that do say that was all it was.
so you know when he's
cut the Malarkey, damn it.
You know when he's flowing for a track to be hot, and you know when he's spitting some real shit, right? And you know when he's spitting some real shit, it's like some super real shit that speaks to people's lives. Like when you hear it, right? But you figure out if you're told, yo, the lyrics were written by a computer program, the beat was generated by a computer program. Does it make you feel any different towards the music? If it sounds the exact same, that's what I want to know.
Oh, well, no.
Does it feel different?
It would feel different.
I think it would.
It would.
Well, it would feel different.
No.
So let's
would
go
only-
around. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go around. It's my topic, right? I'm gonna start with Honeybee. Then I'm gonna go to Powder. Then I'm gonna go to Ergoff, and then I'm gonna go to Ghost. So Honeybee, you first.
Ghost, he likes us least.
I think
You
it.
can go to us
Actually,
first.
the least.
I think it would be different because you hear a song, you know that person that's rapping it has that type of experience. Now, if you hear it from a computer, there's no type of humanistic experience with it. It's just lyrics.
So does the fact that you know a computer generated it change the experience? What if you listen to it and you don't know a computer generated it?
I mean, I don't know. It's a difficult question. I feel like if I knew a computer did it, I wouldn't think it's authentic because I love music and I
Because
love
you have that preconceived notion.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, I think.
Okay, hold on.
No. I'm gonna
I
piggyback
wanna-
on something that she's saying.
I know, but I want to get to everybody. So I want to give everybody their 2 seconds. Powder. Would it change how you feel about a song
No.
if it was
I mean, a little bit, but not too much. Like when you listen to music, like you try to blend into like the story or whatever they're painting in the background. So like when you listen to certain things and you listen to a lyricist, like you just be like, I know you ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? So like you kind of hear the like if you heard like a clean cut like rapper,
Like 6ix9ine.
no, like you know who Lecrae is,
Yeah.
yeah.
right? He's a gospel rapper, so he rap about God. So if he started rapping about dealing drugs and shit like that, I'd be like, bro, like I know you ain't about that. Just like it's hard to listen. Like the good thing about J. Cole is J. Cole's so lyrical, right? But it's like if J. Cole lyrics was all about drug dealing and shit like that, you would have to look at it sideways. Like I don't think J. Cole was drug dealing in Forest Hill Drive. Like it just don't seem like the neighborhood that got dope dealers on the corner.
Right.
Now you listen.
It's like if Drake tried to be hard and you're like
like Drake. If Drake lyrics, like he may make a reference to like a drug thing, but like if his lyrics were like T.I. lyrics,
yeah.
like I'm in trap, I'm fucking serving dope on a daily, like you would look at it and be like, Degrassi Drake ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? So like the lyrics in their origin would play some meaning. Now, if the computer could replicate the voice, where you really like, so like say you made a 3D generated music video and you use this computer AI, right?
And it sounds pretty close to Drake. It sounds like Drake.
You would have to literally like study it to the point where music was unenjoyable. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm sitting there, it's like when you listen to a fast Eminem song, that motherfucker be spitting so quick, and you be actually sitting there sometimes, like not even trying to enjoy the song. You be like, "What that
Trying to
motherfucker
figure out
say?"
what he said.
You be spending so much time trying to think about how to figure something out, you forget to enjoy it. By the time you figure it out, like it's done.
So you wouldn't even care that an AI wrote it as long as it was lyrically consistent and it sounded good.
Well, I'm saying,
like a
I'm
ghost
saying, I'm
swagger.
saying what I don't know, I don't know.
Okay.
But the minute I know something, I know something. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So it's like,
That's
if I didn't know it was an AI or anything like that, and I heard it and it sounded legit, my first belief is gonna be like, yo, like that shit's hot.
okay. Stop
Tell
right
me,
there.
you tell me it's
No,
a
no, no,
computer.
no,
I'm just
no.
saying, like,
Stop right there, because that's exactly what I wanted from you. Because honestly, out of everybody here, I feel like you listen to the most hip hop artists and you feel the hip hop music the most, despite you being Powder. But I feel like you most connected with the music. So like that's why I super wanted your opinion. And I want you to pause right there for a moment. I'm gonna go to Ergoff, then I'm gonna go to Ghost, and I'm gonna come back around and open it up to the group. So Ergoff, so like how would you feel? If it was a hip hop, like you heard the lyrics, you heard the beat, it was all AI generated, and after you enjoyed it, I told you an AI created it. How would you feel?
Well, I'm exactly in the lines with what Powder was saying, because for me it's an experience. Music is an experience. I want to feel something, and so I feel like part of the music listening experience is connecting with the artist, having empathy, putting yourself in their shoes, imagining what it would be like to do that, to know that something produced this that had no experience is going to change it, but you don't know that until you know that you don't know that. So it's possible to enjoy it, imagining that this is what this person is going through. See, that's the problem. If it wasn't Drake, if it was somebody, if you were saying this is a completely new artist nobody has heard of.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's not trying to mimic anybody, then now we're looking at something like, wow, but you're still trying to imagine this person and empathize with this person, put yourself in this person's shoes. These are very human characteristics. So once you find out it's not, you feel defrauded.
Okay. Ghost, how you feel about it?
To me, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I'm one of those type of guys when I listen to a song, it's all about the beat. Mm-hmm. If the beat is nice, I want to listen to it no matter who it is. Now, I do get up more when I know it's a Drake on the song because I want to hear the lyrics. I do get up more when it's a J. Cole on the song. I want to listen to the lyrics. But if I didn't know who it was, it's all about the beat. I can care less who it is.
Okay. So my personal feelings on the matter, right, before I open this up to the group, was that as long as the beat is fire,
Yeah.
the lyrics are coherent
Yep.
and then speak to a specific message, I actually, like, after listening and watching the video, I don't care
Who is from?
if the person who created it was an AI or an actual person.
Yeah.
Because the message within the lyrics and the message and the way it flows with the beat still work to my personal preferences.
Well, let me ask you a question. Isn't it AI anyway? Because when I listen to these people in real life, they don't sound like the way they do in a song.
So that's different. That's tuning a song that sounds good to an ear.
Yeah.
What I am talking about is that a computer algorithm generated the beat.
Mm-hmm.
So like the 808s and the bass line and everything, a computer algorithm generated that. Then a different computer algorithm looked at all the Kendrick Lamar. I've drank way too much.
Boy, this alcohol
if I
whooping
take
your
Malar.
ass,
anything
boy.
else,
Malar.
y'all should stop me.
Malarkey.
Kendrick
But,
Lamar.
Malar.
And
You gonna have me saying
a
that.
different AI looked at all the Kendrick Lamar lyrics, and then for this instance, a producer went in and said, "This lyric is fire. This lyric we're going to use for the hook," and then composed a fake, quote unquote, fake Kendrick Lamar song based on a computer generated AI and computer generated lyrics based on what Kendrick Lamar has spoken about.
Yeah.
To me, it makes no difference.
It doesn't matter.
Because it's based on the style and the substance of that particular artist. As long as it sounds good and the message is clear, to me, it doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't.
But I was curious because I love AI. Like we've had conversations off topic where I talk about computers and programs, and I'm a blurred.
Who doesn't love Allen Iverson? The answer.
That's the wrong AI.
The only AI I know.
I love artificial intelligence, but I thought it was an interesting subject because it's stepping into music. And it's like, what happens if you fall in love with an artist only to find out that their beats are computer generated and then their lyrics are computer generated based on what's popular?
I don't think that matters though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you listen to music, if you honestly like listen to it, you listen to it more for a message than anything else.
But it's
like
still
at
trying
least,
to
I mean,
mimic
like
something, so.
when we were growing up, the music video was a big thing. But like you don't really see like a million music videos like you did before. Remember, you used to see the shit. It used to go across the fucking screen and be like Hype Williams.
Yeah,
I used to get hype. Like, oh shit,
it's a Hype Williams.
this video gonna be fire. And then it was now it's like if I know it's a rap video, most likely it's just gonna be a bunch of big, you know,
booty bitches,
genetically enhanced super soldiers in the fucking video. You know,
I would say like it's kind of like realistic though. Like when you think, like I think about like Chris Brown. He got a lot of his inspiration from Michael Jackson, which he plays into his like music now. But like it's kind of like the same thing for AI though, because if they're looking at everything that was already put out, it's the same thing as a neutral artist that's putting out new music, because they're doing it based off of what's already put out, you know? So I feel like, and also I think because you like AI, so it wouldn't bother you. But like for me, I like to know, like someone like, okay, Beyonce, she likes to, because she has Jay-Z, so she tries to act hood, but she literally grew up in the most richest neighborhood in Houston.
And she was hyper religious.
And very private school and all of this stuff. So her to talk about, well, you know, she emphasizes a lot of Black power, but she never really had like that type of experience to like, you know, really be about like backing it up. I get it. Like, I can't say like they're Spanish people. Like both of my parents are immigrants, and I know a lot of people that, you know, they're like third generation here in America. They don't really know the experience of like parents coming from outside of America.
Second generation.
Exactly.
Immigrants.
So like I
could be your dad.
Right. But what I'm saying is like I appreciate knowing that
I'm second generation immigrant, so I could be her daddy. That's what I was saying. Go ahead.
I can appreciate knowing where it came from, because I can relate to the experience. But I can also appreciate having someone mimic it because they appreciate the experience. But if it's an AI, it's just music, and I love music, so I can appreciate the music. You know, I can agree with all of it, but for me, I personally like the background experience.
So it would make a difference knowing it's AI versus thinking it's some anonymous artist that incorporates all these attributes that you like.
So,
yeah, that's just because I'm being biased.
I'll give you this.
Mm-hmm.
I would feel less skeptical of the AI over the track versus Justin Bieber spitting a rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things. It's like, that's not your forte. Like, back off. But, like, when it comes to, like, a song, like, I think it doesn't become a real aspect until you put the visual next to the product.
Okay.
Like, if you just heard it, like, I mean, music is sound. So, like, you close your eyes. If the song tells you a story, you envision it.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they always said like Biggie was such a great rapper, because not only did he like give you a song, but it was a visual that you painted yourself.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't like so you do get the occasional music video and this and that, but unless you physically put like, if you never knew what Drake looked like or what Drake did, he could sell you anything. But because you know Drake is a kid from Canada, like the more you know about, you know, Degrassi, you know, you're half black, half white. His life wasn't that hard, so like I can't I can't sit there and believe the fact that he sold drugs.
Right.
So
I agree.
So I think it's like the more truth you know. But now if I never knew who the fuck Drake was, you just like, yo, listen to this track by this dude. And you listen to it and it's like, yo, that's vibing.
Right. I can appreciate talent.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
I mean that.
I can definitely appreciate that.
I think it's when you put the face to the picture to the voice, that's when the truth is revealed. That's like with her. Like her, she kept she kept herself hidden for a long time.
That's kind of like ghostwriters, though. That's like rappers,
right?
That,
so that's
Uh-huh.
kind of like the next point that I make is like, what is the difference between AI writing a song
and a ghostwriter
versus a ghostwriter? Like,
because
to me,
they still have human experiences to draw off of.
Well,
but so here's the thing, though.
As inspiration.
To me, right, this is an infinitely interesting topic because for a ghostwriter, people ghostwrite songs that they have no experience for based on the fact that they know this is what's popping. So if I'm writing about, mowing fields or selling drugs or being in the Fortune 500, that doesn't matter. What I know is, what are people going to connect with?
Well,
and
now
to me, that's why the idea of AI generated beats, AI generated lyrics, AI performed songs is such a amazing open topic.
Yeah.
Because it's so subjective that literally it could be different to every person that listens to it. And like, I'm interested because I feel like of all the genres of music, I feel like hip hop artists are the most scrutinized for authenticity. Like, I could write a piece as beautiful as Mozart and not be criticized for my background or my experience. But if I put out a hip hop album, they will dissect every component of my life to determine whether or not I have the credentials to talk about what I talk about in my songs.
Right.
So that's why the combination of AI generated music, lyrics, and performances combined with hip hop to me is such an interesting topic to talk about because of that particular, like no one questions, well, Mozart grew up this kind of way, so his music should sound this kind of way. No one does that. Right. But in hip hop, that's like Rick Ross. It came out that Rick Ross was a parole officer, and it fundamentally changed how people viewed his music. Not everyone, but some people. So that's why
he knew that. That's why he kept it a secret in the first place.
Exactly. But that's why I posed the question about a artificial beat and artificial lyrics and artificial performance. How do y'all feel about it?
Well, like we said, it's just like when they found out.
I'll give you the bittersweet synopsis. There's songs you can fuck to, and there's songs you can't. Move on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, just like when they found out that Rick Ross was, they felt defrauded a little bit. I think you can still appreciate it, but like the difference, and that's the same thing. Like B was saying, like with AI, you might find out later, but then you're gonna feel a little certain way, but you can still appreciate the actual talent of, like, the good. Like, it's good. But I feel different now that I know.
I can appreciate the platform, though. That's the thing. I know what you're trying to say, and I agree with it. Because, like, there is no, like, you can't go back and be like, well, this person wasn't about this life. This person didn't grow up like that. You just enjoy music. And I feel like that's what music is about, is just enjoying the music if it touches you. And I can agree, like, more and more that you talk about it, I can agree more and more with it, because like if I listen to a song for the first time not knowing, or like if I like stumble upon a new artist, I'm just appreciating the beat, the lyrics, everything about it, not, oh man, they grew up like this, nah, it's fake. You know, like I can just, that's why I feel like every time you like listen to new music, it's a whole different experience because it's like, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who made it. You just love the music.
So that's why I shared that video of the guy producing everything versus a finished product, because I wanted you to know, and I want to get your raw emotions as how you feel about it. So
that was a good topic. I like that.
Yeah,
and
it's dope, right?
It is.
I do a feature with Drake, and Drake was never in the same room as me.
Right.
I like that. Or
Okay. Relax.
Okay, go ahead.
So I want to kick into a Patreon.
Yes. Ooh, skip into the Patreon.
Not skip the motherfucker. We've been doing this shit for an hour and 40 minutes. Half of y'all sleep. Mainly me. All right. So here the Patreon. You know, for our Patreon exclusive people, all 5 of y'all. When do you realize that you're a problem during sex?
I know where this is coming from.
Like,
what do you mean?
When is it time to realize that you're the problem during sex in a relationship?
Oh, in a relationship.
Damn. I mean, maybe it's a sexual relationship, or friends with like. So here's the question, right? That I have to ask, right? So, say I'm dating somebody, right, and I fuck them, and all of a sudden the relationship don't work, right? And it's like, oh, we're not. It don't seem like we're compatible sexually, right? Then I date another woman, and same thing happens. Like, when does the sex start, like, raising a concern to yourself to be like, hey, maybe it's me?
Well, I can't say that I've been broke up with a lot after having sex, so I can't. But I can say that, like, when you're in a relationship and it's not working for the woman, it's going to not work for you.
Well,
and you can realize
maybe I'm rephrasing the question wrong.
Maybe you are.
Like, when do you realize your sex is bad? Right?
Can't you tell?
You have to be told.
I feel like you could tell.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like you
how
could tell. You could tell. Right? But it's going to be tell by the number of rejections from partners, right?
Yes.
So how many or how long before you realize that, hey, maybe it's me?
It's just like, I mean, I feel like
I don't have an answer to that.
It's a difficult question, but I feel like
but that's what I'm saying. Like obviously, not a lot of people in life have been in that situation where it's like I fucked enough to know that like my stroke game is fucked up or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
feel like it depends on a guy's pride or a woman's pride. Like, it depends. Like, okay, like that's like every guy saying like, oh, I'm gonna be the best dick of your life. Like, I'm a, you know.
Okay. So
like all this shit.
Let me give you an example. All right.
But I mean, it's true. Like, then they come to when they come to perform, and this shit is trash.
No, but
all your talking that you were just fucking saying wasn't fucking right.
But that's like that J. Cole song, "Wet Dreams."
Yeah.
When he talk about like him and the chick, they talk about fucking. And he playing it like he like a big deal, and at the end they find out they both virgins.
Yeah,
you know. So like dudes would be like, "Yeah, you want this dick, right? Hey, tell me you want it." I don't know. It's just something about you want to told that a chick wants the dick that just like makes you. I mean, that's a different story though. Anyway, so the thing about it is that like say I'm a person, right? And I have sex with somebody, and then the sex just don't ever seem to click. And then I go to have sex with another person I'm in a relationship with, and then it's like sex don't ever seem to click. Like, do you keep blaming the other person, or at some point do you have to blame yourself?
If that had happened to me, I think around number 3, I'd be like, okay,
but that's your pride.
So you think 3? You think so? For you to understand that your swing had a problem, it would take 3 occurrences
Personally, for me, no, because it's never happened. But I'm
No,
saying
I'm
if
not
I was
saying-
the type of person to not,
but this is where you have to play like ego. Like, when did your ego start to break down?
I think that was more of an age thing. It wasn't a. So I'd say around my late 20s is when it started. I started asking women.
No, but
up.
I'm saying, like, for you, like, when did you, like, how many partners do you have to have before you realize you had a problem?
Like I said,
Like, you would have to assume that obviously you had a problem, but how often till you actually fucking recognize
But
the
it's-
fact
it
that
but there's
depends.
all right, so
a varied
let me
situation.
give you a prime example, right? Like, you're in a relationship with a dude, right? And the sex just ain't there. Mm-hmm. And you feel like it ain't you. You do things, you spicing up life when you can. Dude just don't want to have sex with you. Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously relationship don't work, you move on. You get in a relationship with another dude.
It's the same shit.
Same shit.
And then dude just don't seem to want to fuck you. You put on some stockings and a like little onesie from Victoria's Secret, and dude just looking at you like what are you doing? You know, situations like that. So how many before you be like, yo, like, there's something wrong with me?
Ergoff is right. It's 3.
It's 3 because it's
think
generally
3?
accepted, and not even in the legal profession. 2's a coincidence. 3's a pattern.
Yeah, it's 3.
3 is a pattern. So
I don't know. I think after the second one, I start questioning.
I'd be like the
Choose a
first
It's a
one.
bit of a doubt.
Now, first one, you have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know
I
what
would
I'm
question
saying?
it.
Like I've been in situations where like women stop talking to me, like, you know, and it's like, why you stop talking to me? Like, I wish you would. Like, if it was bad, just tell me it was bad. Do something.
Yeah, but nobody's.
it
But,
could have been because you're toxic.
I mean,
I just feel like I had
that's
put that in there.
that's
We hadn't
probably a
talked about it.
definite, you know, but that's a side story. but I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in that situation that maybe, like, you start thinking like, hey, maybe the sex wasn't good, you know, and then like if I had a second consecutive, like, I probably would be sitting there like,
What did I do? Like, what's happening?
like what is going on? Like,
Right.
I'd start questioning reality because
I might have questions, but I wouldn't automatically assume it's me.
Because you would-
I'd be like,
Right.
yeah,
I'd be like,
It's
this
hard.
is a possibility, but now 3, that's a pattern.
yeah, but the thing is that like, what if you had to question something you brought to the table, looks, personality, or sex? Which one do you think is your weakest category?
Personality.
Me?
Oh, yeah, obviously you.
I don't have any.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't have any. I'm
no, but I'm
a
saying
perfect
that.
balance on
But
the
the
Venn
thing is,
diagram, all 3s, all 3 out of 5.
all right. So
Maybe personality.
I would think that most people feel themselves to the point that, you know, you are who you are, right? And then most people would be like, they feel comfortable with themselves the way they look.
Yep.
But then I think if society as a general,
What's with the look?
I'm trying to dissect what he's saying. Go ahead.
if society in general was concerned with one thing out of the other, I think it'd be their sexual satisfaction. I mean, like, the thing is that like which thing are you most confident in? Looks, personality, or sex?
Personality.
Most confident.
Personality.
I'll throw this out here because I think I live the most different lifestyle than everyone else here. I'm most confident in my sex game more than anything else.
Okay, but I'm
because-
saying, but if you had to take a survey of Americans,
Okay.
which one do you think is the weakest category?
Sex game.
Like the sex
Sex
game,
game.
right?
I think most
like
people
like
are.
if I was self-conscious about anything in life, I would be more self-conscious about my sex game than my looks or personality. Because I know I could be an asshole and not even be that good looking, but if you give the motherfucker the dick right, everything is all right.
I feel like your looks have to get you in the door for that.
Nah.
I'm gonna go as
I don't think
as
so.
somebody that's heavier and has dealt with
I think it's
like
rumors.
image issues as a man. Like sometimes you wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to be that much on point. Like it's not impossible, obviously, but you have to be that much on point with your personality and your game if you don't have the looks. And I think most people. They don't know what, even though it's perpetuated, they don't know what goes on in the bedrooms of everybody else. But people know what the standard of beauty is.
I would go with looks
Hold
too.
on, before we get too deep, I want to jump in purely because I think I live the most unique lifestyle choice compared to everybody else here.
You make yourself sound like such a heathen, which you are.
I'm not a heathen. Just it's the most non-conventional lifestyle.
I support it.
As I grew into the lifestyle, I understood that communication is key. I'm most confident in my sex game because I know, like, my personality is shit. I'm kind of a jerk. I like to make a joke out of everything, so I'm pretty sure, like, it's real easy for me to get on people's nerves. I'm most confident in my sex game because there's a baseline that you can start with, and then my personal technique and just based on what I've been taught and personal experience is that every single person is different, right? And every single person's wants is going to be different. And the key is to draw out that person's desires and their wants. Yeah. So from my personal experience, like there's a baseline I can start with. And the way you discover a person's wants and desires is typically not asking them what they want, because sometimes people themselves don't know what they want. You want to go with giving, like, the common tactic is to give two options. Like sometimes it's like, do you want it harder? Do you want it softer? Do you want it deeper? Do you want it shallow?
Why does man voice change?
I was about to say the same
you
thing.
give them options. You give them options based on like what you're going for.
I ain't got time.
They
to
will
give
responding. They will respond in
want.
kind, and like that's why I feel confident in the sex game, because like I have a baseline of what works. But then fine tuning it to the particular individual I have
I can appreciate that too.
And like is just a matter of their personal taste more than it is like.
So your personality wise is somebody would marry you for the dick beyond anything else.
I think they would put up with my bullshit for the dick. Yeah.
So let me just piggyback on something he said that was kind of interesting.
Look at her face.
A lot of women do though.
Her face when we say that.
But you don't think a lot of women like
no. That's the face that yes, you're absolutely right.
No.
No, no, it's not.
No,
It's not
No,
right.
it's not. She's
No.
like, I heard this before.
No, women definitely put up with the bullshit for the dick.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You don't think so?
No.
You never put up with somebody bullshit because the dick was good?
No.
Maybe you personally, but I
I've
met a lot of women that
seen
put
I know
lot
for a
of
fact.
a lot of evidence to the contrary.
Whoa, hold on.
Dick is-
Before we get too deep, I don't have a shit personality. My personality is pretty dope.
It is.
No,
but
no.
but I understand what you're saying. Like, just personally, like my own internal issues.
yeah,
You
but
can't be
I'm more
married to
confident in
somebody you can't
myself.
stand.
Even
Like,
you-
that don't work either.
I mean,
Even you would consider yourself in 10% of the population as far as options and things like that.
Proclivities.
my willingness to be open
I-
to change and modification based on the
I
partner that
honestly
I'm with. Yeah.
think 90% of Americans would pick, and this is what I think, but I think 90% of Americans would be least confident in their sex game. I mean, like, even if you look at the Jersey Shore boys, like, yeah, you could get dressed up, you could look good, you could go out to the club, I could smell good, I could be all right. But the thing is that, like, as a man, your natural, like, wonder is, who's she been with before me?
If
Like,
we
even though we don't like to think about that, like, we think about that, right?
so
So you never imagine, like, like, I'm about to go in this bitch,
Yeah.
but she's seen 10 times bigger than me. You
Alright.
know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm finna talk now because you niggas ain't letting me talk.
Go.
you already talked earlier,
I'm up in
motherfucker.
this
Shut
bitch.
up.
No, I ain't even saying shit. about
Anyway,
this.
back to what I was saying. Like,
Oh hell no, we ain't finna do this. I'm finna throw this whole microphone, powder.
Fight.
No,
My man
both
look like
much
the
too
younger
drunk.
version of Zoe right now.
Well, everybody, I feel like everybody is smashed. 'cause
Go
I know
ahead
I am.
with your story. Let's go.
I didn't forgot.
Why are you holding back your head like that?
Oh,
Because I'm putting on my hair. I'm hot.
Mm.
Oh, it didn't look like that.
Are you high?
You was just
Nope.
kind of
Oh
sitting
my
there.
God, too much dick in here, bro. I'm just trying to put my hair up.
Is that why it's getting hot in
listen,
here?
I have not been swinging none of the dick today.
He too.
Like,
I ain't been swinging.
I got my choice.
Machismo
You-
feel
you-
motherfuckers. I hear swinging dick. I ain't swinging dick. I'm chill.
We were saying story like
Yes.
powder or
Oh
Dolphin,
yeah,
things
no,
and
like
shit.
you, but I found like I share similar not like confidence because he's right. Communication is key. He gives options. I ain't got time for all that. Well, I feel like if you're younger, that's the thing. But me, I'm direct, so I'm just
No,
gonna ask. I feel
mean-
like at this age, you know what you want and what you don't want.
No, but you know what?
But that's not
You
true.
know what
That's
People
not
don't
true.
always know what they want.
No.
Not everybody's been exposed to the options.
Right.
This is what I feel like, though.
Oh,
Right?
they know what their options
Is
are.
that like looks? You can't really change. If you were a chick, you could put up the right amount of contour and shit like that, and then be all right.
Exactly.
Right? But you can't really change looks.
Exactly. So that's why you should be
Right?
the most self-conscious about it. Because you stuck with that for the rest of your life.
No, you don't be self-conscious about your looks. You accept it. Right? I am who I am. That like it or love it. Now, personality-wise, you can't change yourself either.
You can change yourself, but that doesn't mean you accept yourself.
But like really, you can disguise yourself. You can't really change yourself. You are who you are.
If you work on certain shit,
Whether you like mayonnaise or
change.
you don't like mayonnaise. Yeah, just because you throw a little hot sauce on it, eat it in front of people, don't mean you like it. Like you are who you are, right? You look how you look, but your sex game is completely
not necessarily. You
Now,
fuck how you fuck.
no. How much energy I want to put in?
The size of your dick ain't gonna change.
No, but it's again.
it's not
no.
just
It's
that.
it's not.
It's-
But no. It's not about the size of your dick. Again,
But what if they say that's it? though?
no. This is the first time you got an option. You can't change who you are. You are who you are.
Okay, so what if they say I wish?
but
your
I'm
dick
saying,
was
and you can't change how you look. You look how you look. Now you can put on makeup or clothes or whatever, but at the end of the day, you still gonna look how you look. Now, sex game is completely optional because the minute you pull your dick out, you get to choose how hard you really fuck.
Again,
Again,
there are certain issues
but I'm
that
saying
you're not broaching that are still out of your control.
But I'm saying that to me, the thing you can control the most is your energy towards the sex game. Like you could alter your looks a little bit. You could change your personality by faking who you are, but the biggest thing that you control the most is sex, right? Because you could sit there and put in like the world, or you could just be like, "I'm laying back, baby, get on top." I mean, so you control the. What I'm saying is, you control the effort, right? So like, if you want to give it to her like on top and then flip her over and do it from the back at the same time, in that one session, that's on you because that's
that still doesn't necessarily make it good for her.
No, I'm not. The point is, I'm not talking about all that. I'm saying that the thing you can control the most is the thing you can control the most.
I think the thing that you can control the most is, I think there's
Out of personality,
there's a lot of-
sex, and looks.
There's a lot of things you can control about the two things you say you can't control.
No. You can disguise.
Not necessarily. Like, okay, so let's go back to looks. If you're overweight, you can definitely control that.
No, but what I'm saying,
if you have bad hygiene, skincare
yeah, but
regimens, things
know,
like that,
we know.
you can control that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like that. I'm saying that if you had to be the thing, if I asked you right now, what are you self-conscious
Hey, what's up? How you doing,
about
man?
the most?
I'm good.
What? Wait, there's some random dude just walking down the house? I mean, I understand he made.
That's the maintenance man.
Coming to
Oh,
maintenance the pipes.
is that what that is?
No,
We need to leave.
Don't fuck up her game, man.
What?
Don't mess up her game.
I'm just saying that we have to pick up
Get off
again.
that couch, boy.
Continue with the topic.
But now I have so many questions.
Right. Like,
Sweetie. You're 30.
Oh, this next episode is gonna be good.
You're 30.
we ran over on time and fucked up the game.
Hey,
Fucked up the game.
hey, exactly. How you look right now. You know what? Hey, if looks could be me, that my motherfucker look right there.
Shade.
Hey.
I needed the shade,
Wait.
brother.
Is he allowed to be on? Can he sit with you?
Yeah.
Holy
come on.
shit! Holy shit!
right,
Oh,
so
oh my
let's
God, we
wrap
got
up
it.
this topic.
Holy shit!
Let's wrap up this topic.
No.
Let's wrap up the topic.
This is epic. Like I've never had this happen before, and for it to happen to her of all people.
Let's wrap up the topic and then we'll move forward.
This is amazing.
Let's wrap up the topic.
But the topic is rap. This is
Okay.
a whole new topic right now.
Man.
Oh my God. What? How? Like I swear, you look like I feel right now.
Okay.
Oh, man. Good.
Like I wish I had a hat.
Hey. We all have nicknames.
What?
Yes.
All right. What's your non-government name?
My non-government
Your non-government.
philo.
Philo?
Non-government.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't do governments around here.
Yeah, we don't do that shit here.
Like nobody try to get in trouble.
That works, man.
All right.
Philo.
Who's got the first question? Like,
Nigga.
All right, before we jump into it, so here's what happened, right? Like you walked into the studio. This is a studio, I know, but you walked into the studio. So this draws all kinds of attention for this general topic podcast,
especially for the person preaching to us.
So,
like they the
like-
motherfucking gospel over here. Like,
your connect to the podcast.
Who's the preacher?
Be
Wait,
sitting
no,
high
no,
and mighty.
no.
Trying to talk down to us lowly niggas.
I'm
over
so
here.
innocent. You motherfuckers is thirsty. Like
So-
you need to fucking drink something to drink. And then all of a sudden,
Hold on. It's too
you
much
show
dick.
up. It
It's
is
too much
like,
dick in the
oh,
house.
whoa.
Basically, there's too much dick in the house, and then the
she
bitch
gonna
gonna add a
another dick.
whole nother dick.
She gonna add a whole other
So let's go ahead and do this.
Too much dick, and she done just added another one.
Wow. Yeah.
This is the best podcast ever.
Like I've never had a surprise appearance. Like this honestly feels like an episode of fucking Murray. Oh God. Like you know what I mean? Like survey
Powder.
says.
You are the father.
Like I got a surprise.
Not again.
Somebody else.
Oh shit, we get a double.
My man's got on the Bel Air Academy jersey though. Like I peeped that shit.
Yeah,
like
you know,
that.
gotta
Swag.
do it, man.
I like it.
All right, Philo, what do you want the fans to know
Will
about
Smith's a
you?
legend.
Like, all right, so let me start with a topic. Like before he come back, I gotta ask y'all a question. Did y'all know Echo Unlimited was still a thing?
I did not know they were a thing.
I did when I went in Macy's.
I thought-
shit was like $200.
So we about to come over here to do this podcast, right? So Ghost go into the bathroom. He come back out. He's like, I swear to God, like at first I thought he was like one of them old like dudes that be sleeping like Santa in the all red outfit with the ass flaps in the back. Like I thought he had those. Look at him.
Yo, my man's looks like an elf.
Yo, that's what I'm
He looks
saying.
like
He got the old.
He looked like old Saint Nick about to be late to deliver the presents.
Yeah, like. in
And I was like,
pajamas
I was
with
looking at his
old
outfit, and I was like, Echo Unlimited. I'm like, there's still a thing. like I remember the word Echo like in
Echo
eighth grade.
Cutting Soul.
That was
Listen, don't hate on Echo Cutting Soul.
Bro.
That was my jam.
bro, that was 20 years ago.
Bro,
So,
but it's still-
but you had a story behind the pants.
Bro, so I went to Nike, and I saw you know how I'm cheap.
You know how.
So I went in there. I was like, let me try to find something that's on clearance. Can't find none on clearance. These sweats cost like $50. I'm like, nah, you ain't catch me slipping. So I went to Burlington. I was like, I can get two for the price of one. So I was like, I saw these Echo Unlimited. They go with my shirt. And I was like, hey, let me just go for it. Echo's still in, man. You have my homegirl like trying to pick on me. I was like, come on.
Listen,
man.
if your homegirl is picking up that you know that's the worst.
What?
I mean, I guess that's when you know you could get no pussy when you get women picking on you like that.
They do have some expensive shit they still sell there. And
Where?
I'm just surprised how well the colors match the 2Dap shirt.
Yeah, man.
Like
Listen,
the colors
if
match
you
the 2Dap
don't-
shirt
if you don't
way
have it-
too well.
Wait, if you got, I don't think
I feel like
I
he
feel
might
like,
go rob Craig and Debo's hood.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
So
My man
another
made a
nostalgic
Craig and
brand
Devo
that I-
reference.
another
feel it.
nostalgic
I feel
thing
it.
that
You
I
know-
figured out is still a thing. You remember Silver Tab jeans?
no.
No,
Levi Silver Tab. Nobody remembers that.
no.
I grew up on Trick Daddy, so it was polo, bitch. You know, like we don't do the Bugle Boy jeans though.
Levi Silver Tab was
No,
that premium
it was
line.
like I didn't have money growing up, bro. Like I was lucky to get a pair of jeans, and when I did,
But
they
I
were,
mean,
they were either like
it was a fad. All I'm saying
but-
is it was a thing. Like it's
No,
like
but I
knowing
only
what
had-
Yeezys are.
There was
Listen.
two brands growing up: Jinko or
whatever
or
you
Echo.
whatever
That's
you can,
it.
whatever you can
So
get
there
at.
wasn't Levi's. Come on,
No,
everybody.
Levi's was what your dad wore.
Listen, I never.
And I ain't have no dad, so
listen.
they just didn't exist.
I only wore Levi's from a small period from like 2008 to 2011.
You don't wear Dickies? You don't go
We wore Dickies.
Levi's
They
are
were Dickies.
expensive now.
Yeah, but
I have some on now.
That shit doesn't make any sense to me because when I was growing up, Levi's were
So
like $10.
interesting thing. There are tiers of Levi's. There's a brand. There's a line that goes to like Walmart and Fred's and
Yeah,
all these other
yeah.
places. Then you have like the Kohl's and the TJ
yeah, but
Maxx
that's what
and
the
Marshalls.
numbers. The numbers is Levi's.
And then you have
GAY.
like the Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Levi's, and them shits are expensive.
Mm.
And then that's why I was saying they also brought back the Silver Tab line because I was at Macy's the other day and I was looking at them.
Silver Tab line had a button
like
fly.
$200-$300.
I don't know how anybody could operate with a button fly.
It's terrible.
It's
Like,
terrible, but I
especially-
have several plants that do that. It's,
What's
But-
the button
it is
fly?
what it
Like
is.
when you're in a rush and you really gotta
What's the button
piss, it's too many
If you're
extra
drunk
steps.
and
Instead
high,
of a
He
instead
don't-
of a
he don't-
zip,
he don't-
instead of a zipper,
There's
you have
buttons.
large buttons.
you just
I've
button up
never
like
wear-
a
So have you
series
ever
of 5
worn
or
a
6.
suit?
But have you?
Yeah.
Imagine the buttons from a suit, but on your fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine
It's
when you really gotta
terrible.
go
Really
too.
gotta go.
Like that's the worst, especially when you be drunk as fuck.
I'm sorry.
It's-
Hold on.
it's
Honey, Bee, did you just
situational,
say it's
though.
not that terrible? When was the last time you had to wear button fly jeans?
Wait, no,
Women
no,
wear
no,
them
no,
all
no,
the
no, no,
time.
no,
And
no,
take a
no,
piss.
no. Remember, the actions is the same.
Right.
What?
He's so dumb.
Your actions are the same. Like for us, it's two different actions.
True.
For you, it's the same action. You know, and for a woman, it'd be a little bit different. Like they're not trying to scramble with a piece afterwards.
But
Or y'all motherfuckers know basic like
Yeah, but
human
the
It
Anatomy
still takes the
or
same
what?
amount of time to undo the button fly.
No.
It's terrible. It sucks.
Yeah,
Theoretically-
A zipper is 10
yeah,
times
yeah.
convenient.
But for a woman,
Theoretically,
it's,
their bladders are
no,
smaller.
no,
so-
but for a woman, it's unbuttoned, pulled down. For a dude, it's unbuttoned, whip that shit out, squeeze it a little bit, then pull it down, and then go
What do you
to.
mean
fuck around, fuck around, and I
you
might Tony the
squeezing it?
Tiger your ass, or Winnie
you
the Pooh
squeezing
your
it?
ass.
What?
Pull
Why are you
down.
squeezing it?
Bare ass.
You don't
right out
squeeze
here
it?
at the
Why
ear.
would you squeeze it?
You just want to make sure it's still working. You know what I mean?
Squeeze it. What the f- Now see, that's some of that new shit. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey, keep your eyes on
Hey,
it.
hey,
Don't look over
This
here.
man said squeeze
Hey,
it.
hey,
Don't look
hey,
over
hey,
here. Man's here.
My man.
Philo was like, nothing about that when you first said it.
I've
I
never
saw
had
it
to
on his
squeeze
face.
it.
Hey,
Like,
20 years, man. Keep your eyes
I heard
on
of the
it.
shake, but
Shake, yes.
yeah,
I heard you
Wait,
shaking
wait,
it
wait,
on the
wait,
screen.
wait,
You
wait,
just
wait.
playing with it.
That's afterwards.
That's
though.
afterwards, but you said from the moment you go, you
Yeah,
squeeze it.
so when you pull it out, you squeeze it just to make sure that it ain't lost no
No,
feeling.
powder. Oh.
You know what? When we old, we gotta do whatever we gotta do.
Nah, fam.
Actually, hold on. Let's take this opportunity, right? Because I just really want to get away from this squeeze topic. R. Kelly, do you still listen to the music?
absolutely.
Okay. Yo, my man's was quick with the response, bro.
Yo, because people, I mean, there's every profession in the world has people that do fucked up shit. And a lot of times, the people who are the best, the top, some of them are going to be like deeply terrible people.
So let me ask y'all that. Like on deeply terrible
everybody
people.
has the capacity to do the
But
same evil.
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
else
of
does.
course. I mean,
Just some people do it.
yeah, like Bill Cosby drug puddings. All right, like we all know that.
We don't know.
I still watch Cosby.
Hey, he's out of jail, so as far as I'm concerned,
He's innocent.
Don't get yourself canceled.
Hey, wait. Question.
no, that's a cliffhanger. I did not say that.
Hey,
I did not say that.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie. I still watch a Cosby show.
Hey,
rerun,
but
you
did
know,
OJ
I'm gonna
do
watch
it?
the Cosby Show. I'm bumping keys to ignition. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
it
If
doesn't
come
matter.
on, like,
Did-
I ain't gonna be out there actively
Did
pushing
OJ
like,
do it?
You know, but if it come on, I'm gonna jam.
I'm not
probably.
gonna do it at a feminist rally, but
Did OJ do it?
if I'm with the homies,
OJ did it.
Right, if it come on, if I'm in the club, he say bounce, 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 I might bounce, you know?
Hey. You know,
Too many
I'm
dicks in here.
I'm a big R.
It's
Kelly
5
fan.
now.
But I'm
Well,
saying,
6.5.
we'll pull the one out your mouth, and then we can cap that one right there.
6.5, boys.
What's so funny is because like I was like listening to R. Kelly coming out of downtown.
You look like a background singer right now.
And I think it was like either Same Girl or Ignition, and some guy pulled up next to me. He was like, "Really, R. Kelly?" And I was like, "It's a banger! Like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah, you know,
He was woke, huh?
have you know like
and
wait.
aside from his music, he's written so
so
many
yeah, I was
songs.
gonna
Without
say.
R. Kelly, R&B would not be the same. Like it's just a fact.
You Are Not Alone by Michael Jackson.
What?
Written by him.
I think, what's the one they played at the end of Free Willy?
Oh my god.
I think he wrote that one too.
What? No, I mean, of course, R. Kelly wrote a ton of hits, but who the fuck has sex to music anymore? Like y'all still do that, or y'all just?
I've been.
I'm not fucking to R. Kelly.
I've been known to have
No,
sex to music.
No,
though.
I get what you've been known to do like 20
But do you
years
still
ago when
do
you
it?
actually
No,
did
I'm
it.
talking about recently.
You know, I'm saying like
I'm talking about recently.
What
been-
song?
Wait, no,
genre?
stop,
Put on,
stop,
just put on a
stop.
playlist.
He
of
said
fuckable
he'd been known to do it like it was like a figment of his imagination sometime in the back of nowhere in Narnia. Like at somewhere you was known to do it and eat Turkish delight with a fucking half goat dude.
fucking Turkish delight.
I'm just saying like I couldn't answer this question.
I said that affectionately.
Like, but I'm saying like I couldn't answer this question because I'm not fucking on the regular right now. But who's fucking on the regular to music?
I'm not.
it's
You're
whatever
not,
the
right?
music says
No,
should strike me,
no.
Murder mysteries on
Ah,
Netflix.
It depends.
Do you remember when you was like younger and you was like every time it went to be a sec, like you would always put something on?
Yeah.
Like you always had the radio playing beforehand.
Every dude knows how to make a mixtape.
No,
because
no,
that was the
but I'm saying,
expectation.
but do you remember like when you knew a chick was coming over,
It really was.
right? Like you would like if you was cool, maybe you lit a candle, but you always had the music playing, whether it was on your phone, on the fucking side dresser, or what. You always had
99
some.
Jams
But now
after dark.
you notice sex is like, yo, let's get this over with.
Bitch, I'm trying to catch this,
I ain't been
next episode of CSI Miami.
I
Let's
ain't
get
been
this
doing
done.
that either.
Yeah,
I've been
hey,
having
hey.
some enthusiastic
All right,
sex.
hey,
but-
yo, let's knock this out. The new episode of Sex Life is out. We gotta watch that shit. Like, yo, like I ain't
she
fit.
like, fuck it, I'm finna watch
Look,
this
listen.
shit tonight.
I haven't finished fucking Squid Game, so you need to make this nut quick, and we gotta get back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how it is now. But there's no love in
It's
it.
a grand
I
time.
be-
Don't judge it. Don't question it. Just let it happen.
But I'm
It's a
saying,
grand time.
so y'all can agree as sexually active people that y'all not using music.
I cannot agree to that.
My man
I
said he
can't
said
either.
that.
Are you still setting a romantic scene?
All right,
where
so-
you like,
so-
Nah, bro, I be
like-
fucking bumping like trap music and shit.
But
Like,
that's
Well,
what
now
I'm
I
gonna
don't
say.
do all that,
So
'cause I'm
say
old.
sometimes, but most of the time, I've been on a dance hall vibe.
See,
You fucking Jamaicans,
see,
man?
I fucks. See,
yo,
Nah,
no,
Latinas.
That's it's only Jamaicans. Like, so
no,
that's
no,
a
no.
whole nother.
I'm Caribbean. I'm Haitian. So like I'm super Caribbean.
Jamaicans
But the only
fuck.
piece that I know only people that I know that still get down on dance hall music is Jamaicans.
I have fucked a
Not
Jamaican,
Trinidadians.
and she was. It was like we was in a club, like for real. Like she was.
showed
It
us
was.
Miami.
down on the
Yes.
dance hall music.
Yeah, like I
Yo,
felt
can
like
we
I was
go
in
out?
a basement party and shit.
Can you introduce me to some of these freaky chicks?
Bruh, I'm in Boston, so you come up, I got you.
Oh, all right. I got
Got
cousins
you.
in Boston.
Never.
I got a cousin I ain't seen in like 16 years.
True that. We found out Philo's from Boston. I got a question. Is it as racist as people say it is?
100%.
I thought so.
But it's that kind of structuralized, unconscious racism.
Systemic racism.
Systemic, which is worse in my opinion because it's like if you don't know that what you're doing is some fucking racist shit, then it's kind of like not fixable. Not to say they would fix it anyways necessarily because that's kind of presumptuous, but you know, if you don't, if you, what are you talking about? I'm not racist. I have my friend Billy's black. You know what I'm saying? Like
the one
But Billy picks her motherfucking cock.
the one of the whopping 15.
Yeah, and they all go out to dinner. Everybody got steaks. Billy got a fucking chicken McNugget. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Fucking Billy never brings anything to the party. Every time I invite Billy to the party, Billy be showing up empty-handed with a bucket of Long
Well,
John Silver's.
maybe if you paid Billy a working fucking wage, he would have money to spend on your goddamn engagement party.
Billy always
Maybe Billy's mortgage is much higher than yours.
and Billy always got some loud. You might have to throw 5 on it, but he has it.
Shit.
That's a little racist. I feel uncomfortable now. You automatically turn Billy into a motherfucking drug dealer. That is so racist. So Hispanic.
Drug smoker.
Listen.
He said loud.
Listen.
He said loud.
Listen.
Drug
He said
smoker.
loud.
No, he said
loud.
he said he might have some loud fire. So obviously he's a pyromaniac, okay?
Oh, okay.
And we all know from history most pyromaniacs are white. Okay?
That's true.
So get it
So are
correct.
serial killers.
What?
Serial killer. Listen, I've had a lot to drink.
My man, but
I thought that's what we were doing, like
alcohol
fitting him
been-
into
what
the confines of.
what is it? Kendrick?
No,
Not what we're doing. This is
Kendrick
your
what?
own racist. This is your own racist thought process that put him in there.
It wasn't me. Boston did it to me.
Wait.
Okay.
It's Kendrick what?
Kendrick Lamar.
No, Millar. That's what
Lamar.
Lamar.
Kendrick Malarkey.
Millar.
Kendrick Malarkey over here.
The white side's coming
That
on.
alcohol
I'm calling
been
him
whooping your
malarkey.
ass.
One time, so like
Gone too, but not.
Why you all up
You
on
gotta
ghost
talk into the
mics?
mic.
You had your own mic. You let this man walk into
know,
your own
I know,
studio
I know.
and take over your mic.
I
Use
know.
a trash Spanish person, because no Spanish woman I know would ever let a man walk into his
You
to
right.
her own studio
You're right.
and take
I
over
forgot
her
who I
mic.
was for 2
So
seconds.
so represent your
Thank
peoples and handle your
Thank
business.
you. You know, I forgot
First
who I
off-
was.
Beta ass bitch.
Beta ass
First
bitch.
off, Andre, shut the fuck up.
Nah, it's true. It's true. You know, I just want make it comfortable.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, but going back to what we were saying before, like the last time, like for music with sex, I think the last time I did that was like high school. Like haven't had sex with music, and it was Chris Brown. Like it was that this whole.
Wait, what? No. Paul, I'm sorry. What? I mean, like it depends. It depends on what Chris Brown
It
are
was
we
that-
getting?
the
Are we
one-
getting? Wait.
Pre or post Rihanna beat
No,
down Chris
exactly.
Brown?
Were we getting like "Excuse me, Miss" like Chris
No, no,
Brown,
no,
or
no,
were we getting like "Ayo, Chris Brown"?
No, it was like
Wait, it went from "Excuse me, Miss" to "Ayo, bitch." Like, what's up?
it was like the when he was doing like "Beg for It" and "Wet the Bed" and all that shit. That album was like it was weird. I don't know. I just like I'm not a big fan with the music because like
I'm
you
sorry,
just,
I might be dating myself here.
It just depends on the music.
I was a Brian McKnight, Boys to Men, Jagged Edge,
New edition.
New Edition.
Yeah, but
112.
But I feel like that's like the the foreplay, like and shit like that. And then when you're getting down into it, you really don't listen to the music. You know,
you be like doing that, like
Little
hold,
Genuine.
wait, hold up, I gotta change the track. Like if you literally take your lips off a woman and change the track of the fucking song, you got a problem.
Nah, you got the playlist.
You got the
Preloaded,
Preamp it,
you got all the game spit. You got it down to
Bro,
like,
the best part was
this
when
is
like
the hype song, and you gonna ramp up the effort.
the
on
best part.
hype
The best
song.
part was when you had
And
like
then you
one
go
artist
scale
that
back.
had a whole
How long was
album.
your playlist? Is the
There was
question.
many back in
The
the day.
playlist is like
They don't
120
build
minutes.
them like that.
And
now.
if I'm lasting longer than the runtime of Lion King, we got a different problem.
Yeah,
true.
like
That's
I
true.
would think like the last albums I've heard that like you could play and did still do something like that again with like Ella May and Bryson Tiller. Like they albums,
Ella May.
they albums could play. But you know what? Her album is actually really good. If you want to get
I'll
into
say
something
a
like
J.
that,
Cole. You
And
could fuck to a J. Cole album. His most recent album, you can fuck to a J. Cole
I care.
album.
What the
most
preseason?
recent?
No, not preseason. The
Off-season.
one
Not
before that.
KOD?
What the fuck was that?
No, you not fucking a K. I mean, who are you fucking? Like you beat him up? Why
Your
you doing
mom,
it?
nigga. That's who Oh, that's kind of fucked up because your aunt just died and you don't know your mom like that.
I mean,
apologize.
damn,
I mean,
son.
Ghost Mom. I'm fucking Ghost Mom.
But no, don't do
Go
that.
ahead, fuck my
Listen. I like his mama. Don't do his mama like that.
So-
I don't know Gloria though.
So her name's
Honeybee, is your mom passed away?
Sinead Harnett.
No, she's well alive right now.
All right, cool. I'm fucking Honeybee's mom.
No, you're not. No.
Okay.
Don't even try.
Why you go after somebody's mom? Why can't you go after somebody's sister?
Because that's not how the insult works.
You know,
20 years of high school
You know what?
has taught me
I would love
that,
I'm gonna tell you.
the insult works with your mama. That's how it works.
I want
shit
to. I
plain.
want to. No. Here's the perfect insult. I hope you fuck Ghost Sister, and I hope Ghost Sister got the same issue your sister got. Cause your sister look just like you.
That's racist. That's racism, man. Like, I can't fuck with that.
So I hope his sister that you fucking look just like him.
That's you just being a racist white person right now. Just because we both happen to be Haitian does not mean we automatically related. By the way, did you get the invite for next week's barbecue?
Barbecue?
No, dude. I'm saying like it's just funny how your sister look just like you. Like if you put a wig on Andre.
I just realized y'all
No,
put the
no,
fattest
no.
person in the hardest chair in this whole
Hey,
motherfucker.
no,
Motherfucker, you chose that shit.
And you came a little
that.
late.
I chose shit. Everybody was sitting
hey.
when I got here, motherfucker.
my
There's
dude,
3 people that fit
Hey,
on that couch.
hey.
Clearly by Flo over here. Flo chose the couch. Nigga, you choose not to choose the couch.
I would
No,
say
the couch was
he's
a
he's
default.
one shade of yellow in his hat for being that dude that played with that monkey in that book.
Oh my god! All right, we are so off topic right
I
now.
got that.
Wrap it up.
We are so off topic right now. All right,
I was gonna
What's
say,
the worst music that you've played having sex?
drum and
Oh
bass.
my god!
Because
drum and bass.
for me, it was fucked up. Because when I discovered porn, I was real young and it was on some jazz shit. So I thought that shit was cool. And when I tried to play jazz when I was trying to fuck in high school, it didn't work.
hey, my man is great.
Yeah.
My white. No. You, hey. To myself. You ever been in a wonderful world? You in that fucking elevator with the little Kenny G, little saxophone going, and you sit there trying to like I don't know if I should like stroke any harder or press her nipples like they're the up and down arrows on the floor.
Rapid succession, my guy.
I'm going to the 15th floor.
Bro, you remember that time? Like Kenny G was hot. Like he was so hot they had him. What was it, Babyface and Mariah Carey? Yeah, like he was doing the thing.
Like out of all the music I could have imagined fucking to, I want to say like jazz classical would be the shit that I'd be like, huh?
Classical,
Like
for sure.
I don't even like rock music.
That's
but, like,
what I had on. It was bad.
So
It was a
like,
bad idea.
Like you know that one big cello, the one they always do
The bass.
the cello concerto in B minor or some shit. It's
talking
like
about
the one.
you talking about Adele?
No.
No, bro. I was making a point. We was talking about classical. I fucked with that one though, and that one was kind of interesting.
Adele? Which one?
No. The worst you could do, and this is from personal experience.
I mean, that's like if you said like,
And you know what? I'm willing to admit, I'm a lesser man. But you can't fuck to drum and bass. And as a kid that went into drum and bass, loved drum and
I
bass,
tell you what.
you can't fuck to drum
Listen,
and bass.
if it
You ain't keeping that rhythm.
You're
not keeping that rhythm.
No, you gotta learn how to practice your highs and lows, my man. Like,
Listen, well, I'm sorry, I'm a weaker man. I can't keep that rhythm to drum and bass.
a weaker man. At least he finally
that
admitted to it.
That shit.
We've been waiting for
I'm
how long
like,
for him to say that?
like
20 years?
Are we still fucking here? No.
I
I'm a weaker
realized.
man.
I realized
said
Sandstorm
sex
wasn't a
is the
good
best thing.
song to try to fuck to.
Sandstorm's the
Yeah,
shit,
weak
bro.
band.
It's the shit, but it ain't a good song to try to fuck to.
Look at her go.
But drum and bass in general,
I don't know.
I don't unless you are literally like a vibrator. I don't know.
yeah,
I
You
don't
gotta
know
be on like
dudes.
ecstasy or something.
Hey,
to be
but-
fucking to
Like
that.
I don't know dudes matching Sandstorm.
But at
and
least
other drum and bass.
if it's drum and bass, then at least you can wear like a mask. And it should be lighted up at the same time.
What about people that be fucking to like EDM and like all that?
That's what I was saying. Like Sandstorm. Like that shit.
Oh.
Hey, I can
but
do it.
the tempo on the drum and bass is so
No, but
off
you can
kilter.
hear it because it'll go up and it'll go boom, and then it'll
How do you
pick up
fuck
again.
to that though?
Hey,
Exactly.
hey,
You really can't.
I would
You
feel
can.
very weird.
Like you
You
could go in
can.
the
I
beginning.
would feel very
But it's
weird
not-
fucking to
it's-
like
it's not
Skrillex.
lasting.
What do you
Like
mean?
matching the
What?
beat on a drum and bass song is not the same thing as satisfying your partner.
It's very true.
Like those two things, I don't feel aligned, or I'm just incompetent and I can't align those two things.
That you
So.
were very confident in
That's
your
probably
sex
because
game.
you ain't
Yeah,
got-
Listen,
that's funny.
There was a point I considered myself a sexual dynamo, and then I learned that I need to learn some things.
It's probably because
Yeah.
you don't have all the rhythm you should have as a Haitian man, my brother.
Listen, I have no rhythm. Have you seen me ever dance?
Exactly.
Exactly
So
my
that could
point.
be to blame for some
Exactly.
of
my
this.
point.
Hey. When it was 4 dicks in the room, he was okay. But when it was 5, he suddenly became unfamiliar.
Listen, 5 dicks are unfamiliar. Right? It's usually 2. It's
Hey.
2 in 1.
Hey.
Then you have a third outman that you just like, well, I can't leave this outman out here, right? We got to incorporate the outman. So, Flo, have you ever had like a drum and bass interaction?
Well, first of all, I'm sorry for breaking up the diquilibrium. But
It's funny because it's true. It's funny because it's true.
can you run that question by me one more time?
Have you ever fucked a drum and bass?
Nah.
Have you ever
That's
tried?
a fucking weird question.
It's
Ain't
not a
nobody
weird
fucking
question.
drum and
Nah, man.
It's not a weird question because the pre-question is, have you ever fucked with a white bitch before?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a
at
white
him.
bitch that tried to fuck you to
Look at
drum
him.
and
He's the
bass
safest-
or emo music?
He's the
Emo music?
safest
Nah.
ethnic bet. You know he be pulling down white bitches.
Listen,
Look at him.
well,
That's
that's
a
exactly
safe ethnic
you're,
bet. This
you're
man got
literally
I mean-
literally proving my point.
And
You're
and,
liter-
and he's ethnically ambiguous.
I think white bitches love dark dudes more than anyone.
Yeah,
Right.
but
they don't
hold on.
want to take them home.
Yeah.
But they love them.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you're
But we're
literally
talking about
proving my
fucking. We're not
point.
talking
But
about going
you're
home.
the one that
Right,
they take home.
right.
They'll take
That's
you
what I was
home.
asking. Like,
That's my biggest problem, honestly, because I got sometimes like some of the hometown shorties that I link up with that I know was fucking everybody else want to play like she don't want to fuck because she's wifey material. And I know it's a goddamn lie because she done been trained by like 6 niggas at once.
Whoa. Can I ask a question?
Why was I hanging out with her?
No.
Because I thought it was a sure bet and it wasn't.
I guess that kind of does get to
Brutally
the question I was
honest,
gonna
it's
ask,
fucked up. But I'm
have you ever gone with a chick that was sloppy? You knew she was sloppy seconds, but she was all like, meh.
I mean, what do you consider sloppy seconds? Like same day or like?
No, just your homeboy, your whole boy, like wrecked her.
Like, wait, like,
It depends. If she got a 5-star Yelp review, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm shopping, nigga.
Sorry. Hold on. Can I clarify?
correct.
Did your homeboy ride her like a 96 Honda Accord?
Hey, I need you to start,
Listen, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans where I grew up. You don't want to know how they ride 96 Hondas.
Right?
They drop down to the floor.
Them motherfuckers.
Shit, you hit a pothole, the hubcaps
Them motherfuckers
flying.
grinding gears, burning out the clutch and shit.
Burning clutch was like the town smell.
I'm sure.
God damn, bitch, you ride that motherfucker hard. They had an oil change in 50,000 miles.
Hey, get that one oil change every 2 years.
Right, all filter just out there breathing like, oh, help me, Jesus Lord.
Hey, them the old Hondas, they ain't had no fucking air cover. They fucking pulled that bitch off, called it the cold air intake.
I'm sorry. That was not a legitimate question. I just thought that was the funniest way to ask it.
Motherfucker ain't got no inside door panel at all.
No,
That's
Just some wires you pull on to get the motherfucker.
The wire hanger.
You pull on that motherfucker, open the door.
Hey, they took out.
That's how he stole the car, and he kept it.
Right. God damn.
You took out the radio to save 2 pounds. You motherfuckers was in there like blasting music off the iPhone.
It's 2021. You still got the same spell from goddamn 96.
Yeah, the
got the
people
same
that
spare tire,
was
that
rocking the
motherfucker.
Civics are still rocking that shit like hashtag JDM.
Motherfucker, your spare tire gonna turn to dust as soon as you put that motherfucker on.
On a more serious note, though, I think now I probably fuck to music less because I kind of like the sounds of fucking sex, man. Like
It depends.
wanna
On,
hear her
no.
scream.
I want to hear all of that. The cheek clapping,
Just
yes.
all of that.
It depends on. Hey,
That's not a particular sound.
Do it again.
no. Hey, that depends completely on the person because some people like to be quiet. And it's like I'm like a fucking baseball player. Like when I step up to the mound, I want to hear the fucking roar of the crowd, right? Like I haven't even swung the bat yet, but I want motherfuckers to be screaming my name in the background.
You hit that ball, it's like crack.
That's when you hit him with that Bugs
Wait,
Bunny.
but
You know when Bugs Bunny was directing
you making sounds
the
too?
symphony?
Hell yeah.
And he did this with
Okay,
his
I want to make
hand.
sure.
If I'm not making sounds, like to me,
Yeah, I
to
know
me,
it's-
He did that shit with his hand. He took his hand
Took his hand out the gloves.
That motherfucker was
Yeah.
still doing it, but like, I
Nah.
can't hear you, bitch. Let me see.
No, the only reason why I asked that is because like not a lot of guys like to make like I've
listen,
like,
I've learned that like to give and receive, right? If I want to hear sounds,
You gotta
I gotta make
You
sounds.
gotta make sounds.
yeah,
you know,
but
so,
some
like,
guys
at
be
least
Request that
weird.
they
But
make
I've had people say like, you know what I'm saying, like the biggest like symbol of that they're knowing they're doing a good job is when they hear like the sound of pleasure from their
Right.
partner.
Right, and I'm gonna hype her up like
Yeah,
I'm Kirk Franklin.
Right, but there's some guys that really just don't.
I'm still silent. I'll admit that. Like,
But
I'm
wait,
still
like-
silent.
No, I'm gonna hype
Okay.
you up
So-
like I'm Kirk
so-
Franklin.
like-
My mama said,
Like, all right, so you silent,
Yeah,
right? So chicks giving you dome and you enjoying it.
I'll let an occasional.
See, but that's do it again. You gotta do it again.
Please don't cut that out. Please don't.
the obligatory fuck.
That was a bit too real. It was a bit too real.
That's too real.
Honestly,
We gotta cut that. We gotta cut that.
I thought someone's dick might have been out or something.
Hey,
Bro, we had to check.
hey,
Put it away.
hey, that shit was so good. I felt like I was there. I was about to say, I was about to say, fuck back.
That was too
funny.
real. We gotta cut that. We
My
gotta
man,
cut that shit out.
my man, you gonna take epic fuck up with the knife.
You did it with the whole head gesture and everything.
You need to start the podcast with that.
Hey,
I fucks with grade A bitches. They know what they doing.
You need to start the very first word.
Hey, I'm gonna cut it out.
Have it do it. fuck.
I'm gonna get no. It was like fuck. Like,
no one's
wait,
doing it the way you Everyone sounds disappointed.
That nigga channeled everything. Oh my god.
It's like he was right there at the moment.
yeah, but that was a little bit. Hey, you heard?
That was too real.
He
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Look,
Kendrick McClarkin. It's okay. It's
listen,
alright.
listen. His fuck was more of like a Gerard Butler mixed with a Clint Eastwood. He's like, right? Like that shit kind of flowed. Like I didn't know if we was gonna kick a dude down the hole or we was gonna fucking Gran Torino and run up in this bitch. But I was like,
it was
damn.
too real. We gotta cut that.
Hey,
We gotta
no,
cut
that shit get cut.
Absolutely not.
Listen,
Please no.
I'm gonna cut it and I'm gonna post it on YouTube as a.
from the time I've been here.
Yeah.
The
for
most
real.
important part
That was the best part.
of the entire podcast.
Look, so listen, I'm gonna put it on YouTube and it's just gonna be.
Right. They gonna pick that shit up and pay you royalties, my guy.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like every time I'm with a chick now, and she be like, "Do you like it?" and I'm gonna play the sound clip. Fuck. Like yeah, like that's how you know. I got my phone out.
Oh my god, I'm so done with y'all. All of y'all.
So that's the only noise you make then. That little
little
what you
thing.
what you just
If she
did.
real, no, if she real good, she'll break me in. Like I'll be a little bit more
She'll break you.
audio. Like there'll be a little bit more audio to that.
Right.
But like on a normal case, like she'll get the occasional fuck. Like
Okay.
that. And that's just when it's like, oh shit.
Right.
But other than
Damn,
that, like,
so
it
if
takes
she's
a
not
bitch with
good?
skill, like it takes a bitch with skill to get more out of me.
So have you had that where she was not good at all?
Yeah, all the time.
So okay,
Most bitches.
because
So like a lot of bitches don't know they're bad at sex, right?
it's true. It's
Like,
true.
and by bad at sex, I don't mean like their physical like organs are bad.
It's
Just
just-
like they're not engaged in the act that we're doing.
Right.
So like I get like I talked about before, I get no feedback, right? So like I'm looking for feedback. Like, bitch, do you want it to the upper right? Do you want it to the lower left? Can I
Right.
get some feedback as to what the fuck you want me to do with this dick?
I
And
used to- I
some
used to hear
bitches
you
are
should
like,
lick my ass.
yeah,
I'm like, no.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
and I understand. I'm not always gonna get, yes, I need 90 degrees to the right.
right.
I'm not gonna get that every time, but I'm
How
gonna
do you,
get
how do
something.
you, how do you flip your dick 90 degrees?
I don't.
My
Man,
man's
it's an
got
example.
here.
My
man's got here with a
my man, like.
I understand what you mean. I get what you were saying.
Like sometimes I'm gonna get like, yes, this is the right direction. Keep going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes I'm gonna get like, no, turn around and go the other way.
right.
Right? Like I'm gonna get direction on what works for her. And then there are other bitches that are just all like,
I know.
and I'm like,
Bro,
that bitch, that don't
No, but
tell
it's
me
true,
that.
but it's true,
Where
it's
am
true,
I
it's
going?
true.
Am I going left? Am I going right? Should I just fucking go home? Like, what's going on?
Hey,
But then we had
bro,
this
you admitting
conversation
sounds
before.
today.
hey,
But we had
go home.
I've had a
Wait.
lot to drink.
And it's whooping your ass.
Not really.
No, it's whooping your ass right now. You
really.
can't even say Kendrick Lamar, my guy.
but
Kendrick
what I'm,
Lamar.
I can appreciate the sound though.
What the fuck?
What you didn't hear is I seen the focus on his face when he was saying that shit. It was crazy.
It's a,
Oh
it's
my
a head
God.
tilt back.
Like,
It
like
was
I swear to God, like I'm gonna cut that sound clip out. That bitch gonna be like, it's a
That shit gonna be
replay.
amazing.
Like I'm gonna get it on replay. It's gonna be like the fucking Robot Chicken remix.
Make that shit
Like
make that shit a
when
ringtone.
Homer had the
Alright,
Venus de Milo.
I have a controversial topic.
Oh shit!
Oh, newcomer brings the topic. Let's
Bringing
go.
the heat. They put.
All right, I'm just gonna say the two words, and y'all tell me what you think. Semen retention.
Whoa.
What's that mean?
What does that mean?
Are you talking about like edging,
No,
where you
no,
keep fucking until you bring yourself to a point and then
no.
you never come?
That's awful. I'll
Or-
never do that.
Or like, what do you mean by semen
All right,
retention? I'm
so
gonna need you to elaborate.
semen retention. Like, there's this movement going on right now, and it's like no fap.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Do you mean like no dick? Like a bitch is acting up, so you be all like, all right, you acting dumb.
No.
dick?
like
No.
like master.
Or are you just talking about no excretions at
For
all?
me, when bitches act up, they getting more dick.
Damn.
So they behave badly,
You know what I'm saying?
and they get more dick.
An angry fuck is a good fuck.
Sometimes they forget why they gotta act right.
So
So semen retention basically is the concept that, you know, when you're not jerking off or you're not coming or whatever, you're become basically more powerful as a man. Your cognitive ability increases.
oh, that's false.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that, bringing up the topic. I'm not giving my personal opinion.
That's false. Hold on. Before you jump into it, right? Like that's 100% false. Because as a viral male myself, right, there are certain things that I like thought process. I twist myself into. I'm like, I should go fuck this bitch. And then as soon as I fuck her and I get the release, I'm all like, yo, nigga, that shit was 120% a bad idea. So I fundamentally disagree with the idea that you have clearer thought before you bust a nut. Because you could bust a nut and then just be all like, yo, why the fuck did I just stick my dick in this?
Well, I mean, you're
crazy.
talking
I know
about
she
the
crazy.
moment that you really want to fuck, though. I'm talking about just everyday life.
Same thing.
Prolonged, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Same
not talking
thing.
about, of course, like, our brains don't even work when we are really trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've fucked women that it just doesn't even make sense why I fuck, because I didn't even like her.
You don't think it's a progressive thing? You don't think you're 100% cool. You don't need to fuck. You good. And then as the days go by, you don't think that the desire or the need to take the act affects how you approach situations?
I'm torn here between the two. Because one, I would say like I can see the point when you're not as cognitive, when you're just like literally like I'd stick my dick in a hole at this point, you know, but at the other point, I could see yourself getting like super, like irritable. So you're like engaged, right? So instead of just being like, I need to put something like, oh, fuck, like you start like going in overdrive, you know? Because I can see myself like if I'm at work and I know I haven't had, you know, in a while, then I would fucking like be like calling too many shots. Hey, make sure we get this done right now. Let's go ahead and get this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I feel like I would probably be more detail oriented at work to a certain degree. And the minute temptation came in front of me, like, I'd be dumb as a fucking bat.
Yep.
You'd be like, do this, do that, pussy.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, if it's not right there in my face, I feel like, yeah, I can focus and
especially if you ain't got to work for it. Like, if it's like, it's like, hey,
you know, you can
free giveaway Friday.
Do what you got to do. But yeah, you're right. The minute something passed by and you feel like you got even a remote.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I'd be good until that bitch was basically on the plate, like eat me. Then it'd be like,
So I'll throw this out there. So you don't know. I'm the degenerate of the group, right? And I can tell you right now, there's some shit that I've done that I'm all like, yeah, you know what? In the lead up to the events, I'm like, yeah, that all made logical sense as to why I did what I did. And then after the fact, I was all like,
I mean,
shit, I really need to do that?
I think everybody could chalk at least one body up to horny dick.
Like, horny dick is a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at it afterwards, like, yo, I can't believe I did that. Then after like the third time.
When I was like 17.
After like the third time, you keep wondering why I keep coming back to this shit. Like, I done told myself 2 previous times, like I'm done.
Yeah, but when you count them steps, like, yo, this shit took like 3 total steps and
It's
one
a sure
uncomfortable
thing.
one
right.
versus like
No,
9 steps over here.
I got one last question before we end this podcast.
Okay.
Because this bitch
All right,
is like,
this shut up,
bucks
man.
long.
Hey, listen, we ain't done the podcast in a minute. You can suck my respectfully.
Oh,
Anyway.
motherfucker! You punk-eyed, blasphemous, dope fiend.
I hate that fucking word. I hate that fucking. What was the question I was gonna ask for? Like, did any fuck?
Oh, so the alcohol starting to whoop your ass
Give
too?
him a second. He'll remember.
Alcohol did with my ass, but it was like, you ever find yourself like in a spot where you like gave that charity fuck?
Oh,
Yes.
the charity fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, like you knew like it wasn't like I'm just here for the wham bam and move on. Like
Yeah.
So I was in a situation where I thought I was giving a charity fuck, but then she rocked
realized
my
you was
world.
charity?
She rocked my shit.
you was
I was like-
you was the charity.
I was like, thank you.
You
Like,
wasn't
this
giving.
shit here.
Hey,
Oh
it was
my
Christmas.
God.
He was receiving. You wasn't giving,
Bro, I was like, why not? Like, she cute-ish. I'll throw it. You know, I'm in my prime.
You ever had a charity fuck blow up in your face?
Yes.
Like you
Yeah, when
you
I
give
found out
like in the aspects of a man, you give her some dick, or in aspects of a female, you know, you spread them. But like you give somebody something, all of a sudden they ain't acting right. It's like, hold up, motherfucker, you know you 2 levels below me, right? like you acted like you was 7 like me, but bitch you were 5. Like you better start acting like it. Like I know I gave it to you wrong
Be
last
grateful.
night, but still,
Be grateful
like
for the
exactly,
shit.
get your ass on that stove. What the fuck you doing sitting here like we equal? What the fuck happened?
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm just saying, like nobody else felt like that way before.
No.
Nah.
You never,
I mean, I ain't
you
even
never,
had
you
that
never
many
felt like you
charity
gave out no
fucks.
charity.
I've
You've been to
I've-
charity. You've been to
I've
charity.
100%. I can tell you, I've 180% lowered my standard and been like, you know what?
180.
It's just, it's just one of those days. I gotta get this done. But at no point have I ever felt like, holy shit, I've lost control of the situation. So I can't agree with what you're saying. Although I understand what you're saying.
Although the orphanage was a beneficiary, it wasn't exactly a full-fledged charity.
Right. Like,
I've given Oliver Twist some porridge, but I didn't give them whole fucking crew some.
exactly.
What's up, Ergoff? How many times you done give away that charity?
I mean, not frequently, because if I'm at that point, like I feel like I can scramble up something a little bit better than charity. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I'm a worker.
I'm asking not how much you take in charity, my man. We ain't got all day. I'm talking about how much you give in charity.
Go ahead.
How much you giving charity out?
Oh well, I mean,
None. It's cool.
a few times, but
None, man.
You never give out
no,
a charity.
because he be into it every time.
every
It don't
chick-
matter what they look
Every
like.
chick you've been with been better than you.
Yeah.
So you've been the
That-
worst.
You know he put that pussy on a
Ugly ass.
pedestal.
Hey, I believe
That
it.
motherfucker,
Hey,
that
I believe it
motherfucker
too.
worships at the altar of pussy.
Hey, he
There's
like
nothing wrong with that,
Hey,
man.
that motherfucker like Helga. He like Helga from fucking.
God, it's
Hey Arnold.
to whoop his ass.
Hey, my man like Helga from Hey Arnold with a fucking thing in his closet full of gum and pussy hair.
You ain't
What do you want to do? Whatever you like.
Oh, you talking about Coming to America?
No, Helga, bro. From Hey Arnold.
Oh, I
Remember Helga from Hey Arnold when Helga was like fucking, she had the gum statue of fucking Arnold in the fucking closet with the
nasty,
hair and
though.
shit.
yeah, I hadn't seen that
I
one.
thought it was creative.
Hey,
That's creepy, dude.
that's how you know.
creep-
That's how you know somebody
That's like
really
a
loves you. right?
1996 you.
Hey,
I don't know if you watched You on Netflix.
Let's be
but I'm
honest.
gonna tell you to go watch You
That
on Netflix
statement-
so you can understand how creepy that statement
That
was.
statement you just said, you got somebody in your closet, don't you?
hey,
Hey, man.
here we
You
go.
ever murdered one of your
Whoa.
girlfriends?
Hey,
Closet.
hey,
How much you? How much you dig?
Oh,
How much are you, nigga? I don't know. I see you. I'm watching you.
I'm just gonna say this now. We need to never take a 2-month break ever again. Because we just
Hey.
off the chain this podcast.
That's
listen,
Never take
listen.
a
You know what?
2-month break.
I'm calling this episode "Sex Education."
I don't know what the fuck
Wait,
this
what is
episode
it?
was, but this shit was amazing.
It start with an R. What was it? We did an R at the beginning of the show. It was an R word.
We did. What was it? I said it to you.
Yeah, she did.
Drunk. I don't remember that
the
shit.
release.
Release.
I'm calling this episode "Sex
Intention would be
Education" because, like, I feel like that's,
Oh,
that's
there was
a,
one last
Scientific.
thing before we leave. Have you guys ever heard of soaking?
No.
That's a Mormon thing.
Yes, that's the weirdest shit I ever.
What's soaking?
I don't know if it's a real thing or not.
It's
though.
a real thing.
What
I
is
don't-
it?
That's neither confirmed
I
nor
went
denied.
down the rabbit hole.
All
It's
right,
a
so
real
I'll
thing.
educate y'all. So soaking is this weird thing that supposedly Mormons do. It's where you insert the penis and you just leave it there and you just let it sit.
Oh, marinate.
Right.
But there's no thrusting, so you can't
Ew.
claim that it is intercourse.
So wait, so you like have a limp dick? Does it go? Does it
Not
end up going
necessarily.
limp?
It doesn't go limp.
But if you're
You just
leaving it
stick
in there,
Yeah.
and you just leave it there.
but how
It's
long are
marinated.
you leaving it in there?
Marinate.
Marinated.
I don't know the
I
fine
guess-
details.
What do you
till you're
gain from
satisfied.
that?
I don't
Well,
know the fine
hey.
details. Don't ask me these
Hey.
questions.
Just-
My man-
I
it
just
just
understand
doesn't
what
make
the
sense.
concept
My man
is.
said marinate. Like,
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
got
laughed.
marinade.
That's why I
That-
laughed.
that's
Probably
an old
did
fact.
that. He like, let's just,
Yeah.
you know what? I tried to fall
feel like you
asleep
got something
inside
in
my
your closet,
girlfriend. It
too.
didn't
No,
last long.
Hey.
After having sex, you just got marinated.
no, but I'm saying like I can see doing that afterwards.
Afterwards,
like,
yeah.
Afterwards, but not in the
Like-
beginning.
Not in the
I'm-
beginning, no.
I just knocked one out and I'm too lazy to roll over. I'm just gonna fall asleep on top of you. Like I'm just leaving it when it is, whenever the fuck it like slide
Kinda
out.
messy.
I did it as a challenge. I was
Listen, like, that's
babe.
not my
I was
problem,
babe,
unless it's my
you
bed,
Think we
then
could make
it's
it
my
a whole
problem.
night.
Then I'm like, whoa.
It didn't work.
whoa.
Not on these satin
Get not on the satin sheet. Where is the fucking
I
fleece
told y'all
throw
about
when
them
I
damn
need
satin
it?
sheets. Them satin sheets make you.
Hey,
All right, y'all.
So
Thank you for
Hey.
tuning into Two Dab Crew podcast. Brought
hey,
to you
no,
by
no, no,
Two
no,
Dab
no, no,
Satin
no.
Sheets.
Listen,
Retention.
listen.
Only giraffes.
Oh, listen. We got a couple shout outs. Right? One, onlygiraffes.com.
Yeah.
Right? Come see my giraffe. You want to see my giraffe?
Nah, play. I'm good.
Y'all laugh, but we got actual merchandise. This is come see my giraffe. I got the giraffe head at home too. Like if I get 20 followers, I'm gonna post a picture of me wearing a giraffe head.
This dude was stupid, man.
Hey, what else we got? We got 2dabcrew.com. Like that's got the link for the podcast and everything else. Anything podcast related, 2dabcrew.com. I gotta renew the website. It's gonna cost me like $180.
Oh shit.
You know, but I'll pay that for you motherfuckers to come tune in. I appreciate you. Also the Instagrams, BP_2dab, 2dab crew, or only giraffes. All three of them all run by the same dude. He posting the same shit on all three. So it don't matter where you follow, like you gonna get the same shit.
Right.
Right? It's also brought to you by Andre and his fuck. like literally, like if you ain't tuned into the Patreon, it's patreon.com/2dabcrew. Like if you ain't heard Andre's fuck, like you missing out on life. Like you can't die until you hear this fucking thing.
That shit was that shit.
Oh my god. My man, like, you completely lost it. Like, I'm about to sanitize that microphone when I'm done. Because I thought you was making love to that shit the way you spoke to it. It's like Barry White when he know he's going to sing your mama a nice tune. Like, you hear that just like deep voice? What else we got? You said South Beach Beer got new stuff coming out?
Yeah, buddy.
That's good because I went on the website the other day. A bunch of shit was sold out. So y'all motherfuckers need to restock.
Yeah, we've been selling, bro.
I know,
we've been
like
trying to
that. You know what's funny? I'm gonna call
track
you
of
out. I'm gonna
demand.
call you out some dumb shit. Who was that? Was it you or you?
What?
When I was looking at the website, right? And I go on the website, and that bitch told me the item was sold out, right? And I'm like, all right, the item sold out. 10 minutes later, the website prompt was just sold in fucking somewhere in Detroit. How's that? You just sold it? The bitch,
With that, we're going to hit you with.
the bitch sold out.
It might have been the last one, my nigga. I don't know. Shit. I don't make these rules. I just follow them.
Oh my god,
That shit is funny.
Your website's so predatory, like it's ridiculous.
Thank you for guilty.
Stupid, man.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to have a good podcast here. I just thought that shit was ridiculous. Anyway, check out SouthBeachBeard.com. Gotta get you some beard oil because it is No Shave November coming up. And if you know anything about beards, you stopped shaving a month ago because if you try to not shave in November, you're going to look like you have little boy pubic balls. So get your beard game right. You can't use this stuff. I'm sorry. It's the weed brownie kicking in at this point.
We know.
Oh, we know. Yeah, I'm feeling my gummy myself, my guy.
Oh, so you ate gummies without us?
I had one.
At least I
gummy.
ate the brownie in front of y'all. Like
I had one.
I don't want to hear shit. Neither one of y'all motherfuckers brought enough for the whole class.
Hey, at least I did it in front of y'all like a real friend.
Well, I didn't have time to wait and come all the way back from the car.
Anyway,
that I'm eating a gummy.
I appreciate all y'all for coming in. The Lemon Pepper Boys, Honeybee, our special guest.
Philo.
Hey, he's a Patreon exclusive, so if you want to hear what he had to say, you got to subscribe for $5 a month.
You know what I'm talking about?
My dead aunt can pay $5 for the grave. Y'all motherfuckers can afford it out your living pockets.
Wow. And with that, we gonna hit you with a peace.
Peace.